Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams football as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Raceland Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and Raceland Rams football live on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from Rams Stadium as we welcome you into Countdown to Kickoff here on the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool TV. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the Raceland Rams welcome in the Paris Greyhounds and a epic showdown here in this Class Single A District matchup. First time the Rams and the Paris Greyhounds have met as district foes in quite some time. Paris made the trip up here last year. That was in the postseason. Raceland took care of them in running clock fashion, 43-6. But this Paris Greyhound team 7-0 coming in, and they certainly look the part of that 7-0 record. What can they do here tonight against this Rams team that has gotten stronger as the year has gone along? As we've got 2 games remaining in the regular season after tonight. Rams will go to Nicholas County next week, and then senior night here with LCA coming up at the end of October. And then, of course, the turn of the calendar into November, and that's when you play or go home. And that's the big time of the year. But tonight, Mike Sammons said it best when I talked to him before the game. He said, tonight you're playing for a second playoff game. You took care of one home playoff game last week with a 67-0 win over Fairview. Here this evening, they've got to take another one and at least get those first 2 playoff games here in the friendly confines of Raceland. We'll take our first break. We come back, we'll preview the matchup. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons. We've got you flooded with coverage from high atop the stadium to all the way down on the field tonight. This one should be a good one, and we're happy to have you along with us here tonight. Our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, nights on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV, getting you ready for Raceland and Paris. Just under 20 minutes now here in pregame coverage as we get you ready for this matchup here tonight in this district contest now as the realignment again brought new districts to a lot of teams around the local area. So Raceland's new district, it stayed with Fairview, but then they welcome in Paris and Nicholas County. So they'll play Paris tonight. They go to Nicholas County next week. Good look there of Logan Lundy as we've got, again, our camera down on the field playing with one of the new tools that we picked up here for the media program here at Raceland Worthington High School. But my son, who went through Fox Sports Steadicam training, actually came up the last couple of days and has been training with my students here, working with them. And he's going to be down on the field tonight and bringing you lots of great coverage from the coin toss to end zone celebrations, as well as the homecoming ceremony that will come up here a little bit later on. Well, let's take a look at the matchup here tonight. And when you look at the two teams, again, like I said, they match up very comparable. Paris, 897 yards through the air, Raceland 934. The Rams, one passing touchdown less than the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds have rushed a little bit more through their 7 games, but I think a lot of that, too, goes back to you look at the strength of schedule as compared to what Raceland has played as compared to what Paris has played. I think you'll see definitely a difference there when you look at teams such as Ashland, who is one of the top teams in Class 4A, Highlands, which is the top team in Class 5A, Letcher County Central, a big team in Class 4A. The Rams have gone through it. They played Pikeville to a 7-6 win down in Pikeville, the two-time defending state champions. So the Rams have run the gauntlet and now have this home game here tonight. They'll go on the road next week, and then they'll be back here at the end of the month with a visit from LCA. We'll take a break. Let's come back and talk with head coach Mike Sammons. We'll get his thoughts on the matchup as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Back here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV, joined with Raceland head coach Mike Sammons, homecoming night coach, and always a good opportunity when you get a chance to get back in front of your home fans, and especially after spending so much time on the road at the beginning of the season, good to play here in the friendly confines of Raceland.
Yeah, kind of our schedule's kind of backloaded with home games, so I'm assuming this is a traditionally late homecoming game, the second week of October, but the weather's great. This is what it's about for us, and getting district play, and so it should be an electric crowd here tonight.
Good start in district play last week. You knock off Fairview here at home. You take care of business early and kind of set the tone with exactly what you wanted to do. You got a lot of kids playing time. More importantly, everybody comes home healthy.
Yeah, obviously Fairview's going through some growing pains, and they're trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. But our guys was businesslike. We took care of business. We were able to get our young kids in the game. And it's a three-game series here for the district. And so you check one off. We've earned a home playoff game. Now we get a chance to earn another one tonight. Let's talk about your opponent in Paris. Coming in 7-0, and they've got some playmakers on both sides of the football. You saw those guys here last year in the postseason. You know what they bring to the table, but they've certainly improved from what they had from last season. Yeah, I think, first of all, they're older. You get older, you get more mature, physically mature, emotionally mature. Well, that's number one. I think number two, their speed and athleticism in itself is scary. Just maybe a lot of times you'll be in the right position, or maybe you'll have the play sniffed out, or maybe you even have them defeated in the block, but their athleticism can beat you. And what's explosive about them is when it beats you, it can go for 6. And so that's kind of what's scary. You play 6, 8, 10 plays in a row, and you're really, really, really good and sound, and then boom, you give up a home run. So that's the concern tonight. That's what we've been preaching all week, and hopefully tonight we have to eliminate their explosives. If we can eliminate their explosive, make them drive the ball, and not give them easy touchdowns, I think as the game goes on, hopefully our depth can be a factor for us.
But something I was going to next, with your depth, is this a game that you want to try to get it into where it's a ground and pound type of game to where you get those long sustained drives, forcing that defense to continue to stay out there?
Yeah, I mean, we're built on body blows. We're built on keep pounding over 48 minutes, and we played a few 48-minute games. Obviously, last week wasn't one, but we played some 48-minute games. And so we just want to really lean on them and wear on them. And it's not just Paris. This is kind of our approach and who we are. And same thing on defense. We really want to attack them. And if they hit underneath routes or if they run inside runs and we have good fits, we just want to really punish them. And over the course of 48 minutes, we feel like we can run enough bodies, wave enough bodies at them. Hopefully in the end, we're on the right side of it.
Defensively, watching some film this week, they run a four-man front, but they'll walk guys up on the line. Sometimes they'll put 5 up there. And when 5 moves around, he's their athlete on the defensive side of the football. No secret there. But you have to account for him wherever he is.
Yeah, number 5 is the Ransom kid. Is a tremendous athlete. I think I read something about playing 3 sports. I've seen him play basketball. I haven't seen him play baseball. He's tremendous with the ball in his hands. He's a tremendous decoy on offense when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. And he's a playmaker on defense. So, he plays outside linebacker / safety for them. We've got to know who he's at, where he's at, who he's on, what he's doing. Is he pressure situation? Is he dropping in the zone? Is he playing man? We have to know all those type of things pre-snap. Logan has to be really sharp tonight mentally for us to make sure that we don't allow those, like I talked about, explosive touchdowns.
For you guys offensively, when you have those 2 linebackers back there, if you can set the spot at the point of contact and allow your running backs to get moving downfield, you got a lot of open space to run into.
I think so. Again, it'll be the most physical team. Whoever can kind of control the line of scrimmage tonight, whether it be our offensive defensive line versus their offensive defensive line, the old addies I talk to you about all the time, I know people laugh about, but whoever can run the ball, who can A, run the ball, or B, stop the run, that will be the team that has the most chance of having success on the scoreboard after 48 minutes.
When you have the opportunity to set up the running attack like we talked about, how much does the passing attack allow you to get into that flow of things and vice versa whenever you guys can go to the air and open up the running game?
Yeah, I mean, we want to mix our pitches, and it's not so much pass and run, which is a part of it, but it's also about touches, mix and match who's touching the ball and try to distribute touches and how they touch the ball because, different guys can do different things with the ball. Maybe certain guys better between the tackles or other guys are certainly better on the edge. And so for us, if you can run the football, I just think it gives you the full complement of who we are and who we want to be. And so that's run the ball from the quarterback position, whether it be wildcat or traditional quarterback, whether it be running back, between the tackles, whether it be on the edge, running some stretch stuff, or whether we take the ball and throw it on the perimeter. That's a run for us. So we got to make sure we're able to establish the run, and then from there we'll have a complement of our offense open.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, James. Really appreciate it.
We're back with pregame coverage. We made our starting lineups to get you ready for kickoff. District matchup here between Paris and Raceland. Put those two together.
Yeah.
And we'll play it when we return after this. And countdown to kickoff on the Kool Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland. A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Back here on Countdown to Kickoff on Kool TV. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight. The Paris Greyhounds making the trip up just outside of Lexington, and they'll hook up here with Raceland here in this district showdown on this 13th of October. In case you haven't figured it out, maybe living under a tree or a rock, it's Friday the 13th. So we're going to have all kinds of craziness here tonight for certain. The only thing we're missing is a full moon. And, of course, we couldn't see the full moon tonight because we've got cloud cover that's trying to settle in. We were very clear and a beautiful-looking evening about an hour ago. But as you see there, we had it listed as clear and pleasant. It's still pleasant, but it's not clear. It's clouds starting to settle over the stadium. There's rain scheduled to roll in here overnight and into tomorrow. 73 degrees for your game time temperature. Winds 5 to 10. Your weather report tonight brought to you in part by great friends at Ram Pharmacy. 606-836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. Let's talk about the Paris Greyhounds, 7-0 on the season, and they've been rolling through some decent competition, and they come in here tonight with high hopes of taking care of this Raceland team. And they've got some really good players in the backfield in Jaden Holman and Jakari Ransom. Juju Gregory, their quarterback, 897 yards on the season. He's thrown 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Let's compare and contrast our key players for tonight. Gregory there, 53 of 93 for 897. Logan Lundy, senior quarterback for the Rams, 60 of 97, 824, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Lundy's career total is now over 5,000 throwing yards, 68 touchdowns, 21 interceptions for the seniors. In the backfield, it'll be a dandy tonight between these two, Jakari Ransom and Noah Wallace. Wallace needs 20 yards to hit 2,500 for his career. He's also visited the end zone on the ground 33 times, averaging 81 a game. Didn't have a big workload last week in the win over Fairview. I expect him to see a lot of action here tonight. And, again, trying to slow him down running downhill is always a difficult task, to say the least. Defensively, a key player to watch on each side, Preston Cowan for the Greyhounds, 68 tackles, 18 for loss, 6 sacks. Does not have an interception on the season. On the other side, Cam Bell, one of those 4 stellar linebackers that has been so big for the Rams this season. 36 tackles, 5 for loss, 2 sacks, had an interception down at Hazard. But he will certainly be one to reckon with here this evening. Let's meet our officials this evening. P.D. Harris is our referee. Paul Buckley will be our umpire. Jeff Schutte-Atkins, our line judge. Head lineman is Rusty Mitchell. And our back judge is Davey Anderson. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup for all your carpet and flooring needs. See the good folks at J.D. Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. By James Do It Best Hardware on Scott Street in Olive Hill. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, 8 to 4 on Saturday. Proud supporters of high school athletics. And by Crazy Ladies Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road. Visit them at crazyladycabins.com. That's crazy with a K, and like them on Facebook. All first downs this evening brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy. All touchdowns and orange zones visits for the Rams tonight are brought to you apart by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson Chiropractic. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. 606-473-5151. And all timeouts are brought to you in part by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they've been family operated and owned for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. And, of course, coming up at the end of the game, we'll have our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game. That's coming up in post-game coverage. Our crew tonight, well, we're loaded. We've got Sheila Martinez up top. On the field level cameras is Mikey and Taylor. And down on the Steadicam rig is my oldest son, Nicholas. Our executive producer for tonight's game is my younger son, Trey. So we're going to put you in an immersive experience here in this game. We're going to take you down on the field, into the tunnel, and bring you to where it feels like that you're on the field throughout the night. Let's go field level now with Nicholas as he's down there with the cheerleaders and setting up in the tunnel. This one, there was a little chatter in this game this week. Paris coming in feeling like that they've got some stuff rolling, feeling like that they've played a very comparable schedule and are going to be able to come in here and compete with this Raceland Rams team that's had their number 13 consecutive for the Rams in this series. This is the 23rd meeting between the two. But looking at Paris, currently third in the RPI at 7-0. They defeated Frankfurt in the first game out 50-0. Paintsville 58-12. A tight one with Hazard 22-6. That same Hazard team that the Rams took out in running clock fashion. They knocked off Montgomery County 33-6. A 2-point win over Rockcastle County 39-37. Bishop Brossart 41-3, and then last week Nicholas County 40-6. Up next for Paris, they'll close things out at home for the final two games with Fairview next week and then Ludlow on the final game of the regular season to close out their 2023 campaign. Rams in a blackout tonight, black tops and bottoms with the orange lids. Paris in the white tops and the black bottoms, orange stripes. It's fair to say the team in orange and black tonight is going to win. It's funny. My son Nicholas, he works at Paris, and he always every year when the games come up, and on this one, of course, he graduated from Raceland in 2015. Works his wife work at Paris. He puts a picture up outside, and he's got pictures of when he played ball here in his high school career in Raceland colors, and he's got his stuff where he coaches at Paris in his Paris colors, and he always puts a sign up that says, "I think the team in orange and black will win this week." So. But he's been hanging out with us for the last couple of days, and he'll be field level tonight. We're going to do the coin toss, end zone visits, several things throughout. And, of course, we've got homecoming tonight. It's the homecoming ceremony at halftime. We'll bring you live coverage of that as we bring you another great experience here tonight at home for the Rams as the lights coming on. There's a lot of construction going on, too. The baseball and softball fields have been demolished. They brought the excavators and the bulldozers in last week. They've removed all of the surface off the tops, so all the grass is gone. It's just dirt and a few piles of dirt remaining. Turfing is going to commence very soon, and they've got plans, I should say, of coming out with the turf in December to January. Somewhere in there is when they should expect it to be there. So our captains for this evening, Talon Stanley, Zane Bailey, and Caleb Black. And looks like Chowie's going to join him as well, Chase Carell. P.D. Harris is our head official tonight in the white hat. Paris is ready to make their march toward the center of the field, and here come the Rams out as well. Good look there, field level, as the Rams make the trip out there with head coach Mike Sammons in his 10th season, 90-36 out of his 126 games. That's a 71.4% winning percentage. All right, we're going to go field level so we can hear the introductions and our directions from our head official tonight, Mr. P.D. Harris. Paris has won the toss. They will defer to the second half, so the Rams will get the football first. So we're ready for football here in a minute. So our camera operator, Nicholas Collier, down on the field. He's headed in a sprint. He is going to get his workout tonight. He's going into the tunnel. We're going to take you inside as they come through that piece of paper there. Let's go ahead and go field level as he gets settled in there. Says they've been warned, they've been doomed on Friday the 13th. We're coming for you. So the music playing here tonight, and the Rams ready to make their entrance. They're in the 8th game of the regular season. 5-2 on the Rams. 2 losses to Ashland and Highlands. Teams out of the 4A and 5A. Great look there. We have fireworks tonight. We didn't have any last week. See if we get plenty tonight as we get going here. Again, homecoming for the Rams. We'll have the entire homecoming ceremony at halftime. We'll also talk with head coach Mike Sammons as they make the trip into the locker room, as long as I don't forget to go to him. Paris wants to go out on defense first to start the ball game. And they're setting this thing up like they're going for an onside kick. They've got this ball flat on the turf as Brandon Cruz is going to put it in motion in what is going to be like a watermelon-style swing toward this ball. Here we go. Squibb side, near side. Rams will fall on it. And Raceland will have the football at their own 38-yard line. So here comes Logan Lundy and his crew. Lundy, the 6'3", 215-pound senior. 824 yards on the season through the air. Thrown for 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. He'll start with 4 receivers, right, 1 left. That's Rousey. 4 hats across the line for the Greyhounds. Bubble screen out to Jonah Arnett. Arnett's going to throw it. He's got a wide open Parker Fannin at the 40-far sideline. Down the sideline he goes, 20, 15, 10, and the Rams hit a home run ball on 1st and 10, and it's down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. 1st and goal. So the first play from scrimmage, the Rams show a little trickery. Parker Fannin takes the deep pass there from Jonah Arnett. And they'll have it down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal on the pass play of 54 yards. Lundy claps, gives it off to Noah Wallace. Wallace ahead of steam, will get maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. And they're going to say he lost a yard now. It's not something you see often there, is Noah Wallace losing yards on carries. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 9, near sideline, or far sideline, Lundy gives it off to Wallace. Wallace trying to stretch it out, has to turn reverse, and he gets swallowed up. A wall of white jerseys there. What takes him to the ground? Coming off the pile there was Zion Webb. They're going to push him back to the 11. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 11 now for the Rams. And motion up front as the Rams get the Greyhounds to jump. So move it forward 5. It'll be 3rd down and goal now from the 6. Wallace and Heighton now in the backfield with Lundy. Lundy turns, looks at the sideline. Play clock at 15. Rams trying to punch it in here on the opening possession after the 54-yard home run ball from Arnett to Fannin. The take to give to Wallace. Wallace has stood up in the hole, and it's going to be 4th down. They'll take him down to the 5, I believe, and may have moving back a little bit further than that. Going to put him back at the 7. That's a loss of a yard. So Talon Stanley, who had not attempted a field goal all season, kicked 2 last week, will line this one up and attempt a 24-yard field goal just to the right of the near side hash. Snap is back, ball is up, kick is through, and is no good, wide left. So the Paris defense holds as the Rams come up empty on their first drive after the big home run ball. But the Paris defense really big there on that stop of Noah Wallace, of holding him without any positive yardage to speak of. So Juju Gregory, the quarterback. Paris runs a man on late. He'll come into the near side here. That's Brandon Cruz. Gregory on 1st and 10. Play action, pulls it down, runs it himself, comes out near side. He gets hammered. There's a candidate for your big hit of the game on the first play from defense by Jackson Heighton, who welcomes Juju Gregory to the turf here at Ram Stadium. He'll get out to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 2. But we'll remember that one a little bit later on. 2nd down 8 as Heighton lowered the boom there. Heighton 6'3", 190-pound senior. 50 tackles on the season, 3 for loss, 3.5 sacks. 2-back set for Gregory. The take to give to Ransom. Ransom searching for a hole, tries to come out near side, and he gets swept off his feet. That's Noah Wallace who makes the hit and the stop, 3rd down. They're going to take him out to the 24 on a gain of 2, make it 3rd down and 6. 8:20 to go here in the opening period. Gregory's going to go in an empty set now. 3 receivers wide left, 2 on the boundary right. Rams 3 hats across the line. Blitz coming off the edge. Wants to throw it. That ball swatted down at the line of scrimmage. That was Logan Lockwood that knocked it down. Pass falls incomplete and brings up 4th down. Nice job there by Logan Lockwood, 5'9" sophomore who stepped in and filled in nicely in the absence of Braden Webb, who's been nursing an injury. Talked with Coach Sammons before the game tonight. He said that it was going to be a game-time decision of whether Webb went through and actually played on defense. He does work as the long snapper, but he has not been out on the defensive side of things as of yet since that injury back against Highlands. High kick, wobbling near sideline, takes a bounce out of bounds. It goes into the Rams bench, and the Rams will have it near midfield. So they'll have it at their own 48-yard line with 7:55 to go here in the opening period. So neither team really doing anything offensively to speak of. We've had a grand total of 67 yards, 54 of those coming on the first play from scrimmage from a wide receiver pass from Jonah Arnett. Lundy, an offset pistol look now with Heighton and Browning. Paris showing blitz. Lundy pumps, steps up in the pocket, and pinballs off of a couple to get back to the original line of scrimmage. We'll push him forward to the 49. That's a gain of 1. Make it 2nd down 9. Lundy, 215-pound senior, is certainly not a guy that you can take down with ease by any means. 3 receivers right, 1 left. That's Rousey. Rams playing without Parker Eisen, who is on the sideline tonight but is not in action. Here's Lundy on a keeper. Big hole near sideline across the 35. Hits the B button and goes down to the 30. And a red 8 RX Pharmacy 1st down and 10 for the senior. They'll take him to the 29 on a gain of 22. Handoff Browning. Browning works off left guard and gets stood up in the hole. His first carry on the evening. They'll take him to the 20, maybe, yeah. There we go. Put it at the 28-yard line. Gain of 1, 2nd down 9. Browning, 62 carries, 190 yards, and a touchdown on the season. And your scores across the bottom of your screen there on the YMCA scoreboard ticker. We'll keep you up to date with all the scores throughout the area, including this one as we're scoreless here. 6:20 to go in the first. Rams driving, though. Here's a pitch out to Wallace. Wallace trying to get to the outside edge, and Dakari Ransom meets him in the backfield for a big loss on 2nd down. Wallace has not been able to get anything going forward, as they'll take him back on a loss of 5 to the 33 and make it 3rd down and 14. Rams 43.9% on 3rd down conversions this season. That's 29 of 66. Rams will go 3 receivers wide left now for Lundy with a man in motion. Lundy wants to throw, clean pocket, now steps up, tries to get back into the middle and gets thrown to the ground, and it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll take him up to the 31. That's a gain of 2, make it 4th down and 12. Rams have attempted 19 4th down conversions this season. They're going to swap things around here and I believe try to punt this one away. Across the 5-minute mark on this one. Jackson Heighton is standing back, ready to punt this one away. It's a fake. Heighton trying to get to the outside, cuts back inside. Nice move by Jackson Heighton, and he's going to make it down inside the 20 to the 15, and it should move the sticks. And a red 8 RX Pharmacy 1st down for the Rams. Gain of 16 down to the 15. Nope, they'll take him to the 16. So a gain of 15 to the 16. Either way, inside the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone are the Rams for the 2nd time here in the ball game. First down and 10 for the Rams as the offense converts on 4th down for the 8th time this season in 20 tries. Great look there, field level. Here's a counter play to Wallace, and he gets hammered in the hole as he runs right into the arms of Damon Plenty. So a gain of 2 there for Wallace, who is currently at -7 yards on the night. Damon Plenty, Zion Webb, Cordray Patterson, and Preston Cowan. Those 4 across the front there for the Greyhounds. They've made it a tough night of sledding so far. Braden Webb's in the backfield now. He's going to block for Lundy. Lundy jumps into the hole, moves left, and gets down inside the 10. They're going to take him down to the 8. That's a gain of 6. It's 3rd down and 2. Inside of 3.5 to go here in the opening period. Rams trying to find some points. Missed a field goal on their first drive down inside the orange zone. They're going to go to a heavy set now. Unbalanced line left for Lundy. Lundy takes, gives it off near sideline. Head of steam. Wallace sheds a tackle and drives the pile into the end zone. Touchdown, Raceland. Noah Wallace with the touchdown, his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. And with 3:06 to play here in the opening period, a head of steam there by a bullish run. Makes it 6-0 Ram on the Johnson chiropractic touchdown. Excuse me. Needed a drink there and it wouldn't come. Don't burp the baby. We'll take a look at the instant replay on that last play here in just a second as Stanley goes out for the extra point attempt. And we got movement up front. So half the distance to the goal. We'll take it down to the 1. Let's see if the Rams stay out there for it. No, they're going to decline the penalty. Typically, if you get the infraction, you go for 2 because it's down at the 1-yard line. They're going to stay out there for the extra point attempt. Stanley's kick is no good. Wide left again. So 3:06 to play. Let's take a look at the instant replay there. As you can see there, Wallace bullied himself into the end zone. So 6-0 our score in that last drive. 9 plays, 52 yards, 4 minutes, 48 seconds. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So Stanley's kicks, both of them have missed wide left. Certainly a interesting conundrum there for the Rams. Yeah, he was 8 of 8 last week and 2 field goals. Elijah Webb's back deep near side as Stanley makes the approach. He'll kick it away from Webb. Fielded at the 15. Big head of steam up the far sideline. And a penalty marker flies on the back end. Cam Mays on the return. We get a block in the back. So let's see where they're going to mark it off from. They're going to put it from the 38. Should take it back to the 28-yard line. So make it first down and 10 from the Greyhounds' 28. 3 minutes to play here in the opening frame. Raceland in front, 6-0. Gregory starts with Holman in the backfield. They're going to switch sides. They're going to have to hustle. Play clock's at 5. Ransom and Webb switching sides. That play clock's at 0. They didn't get this one away. And did they get a timeout? Jeff Atkins is running in, and they'll say they will get a timeout to keep from losing the 5 yards and getting behind the sticks right out of the gate here in their second series. Fleming County's out in front of West Carter 14-0 early on. Fairview leads Phelps 6-0. East is in front of Lewis 7-0 over in Grayson. Greenup and Johnson Central scoreless. Other games in the area tonight, Bath County entertaining Russell. Pikeville has Paintsville in. Rowan County bringing in Boyd, and Powell County entertaining Lawrence. Johnson Central has now grabbed a 7-0 lead on Greenup. So back out of the timeout now. The Greyhounds ready to go, down 6-0. 3 minutes to play here in the opening period. A twin set for Gregory with Webb behind him. He'll put a man in motion. Handoff out to Webb. Webb trying to stretch it off the far side edge. He gets upended. Austin McKee making the stop. Gain of 6 on the play. Makes it 2nd down and 4. Gregory moves Holman into his right pocket now. Twin set from the far side. High snap. Gregory wants to throw. Now he steps up with a big hole right up the center of the field. Tried to slide, and he kind of got stuck on the turf and gets leveled just shy of the 40. They're going to give him the 39. That will move the sticks and give Paris their 2nd first down of the ball game. Gregory makes a couple of adjustments. Plenty of time on that play clock. Here on 1st down and 10. High snap, the turn to give. Head of steam, Webb right up the far side seam. And he'll get just shy of the 45. But a head of steam there by Holman. Bill, that was my mistake. That was not Webb. That was Holman. That's my mistake. 3 receivers near side, 1 boundary right. The high snap. Pressure coming off the edge, and oh my God, what a hit by Jackson Heighton. Juju Gregory never saw him coming, and Jackson Heighton just lit him up. A loss of 5. And Jackson Heighton has absolutely played out here in this first quarter. That may be one of the biggest hits I've seen all year. So 3rd down and 10 for Gregory. Steps up, comes out near sideline, and he sees Jackson Heighton coming for him again, and he takes out of bounds. He gets rolled up into the Rams bench, as the clock will stop there with 41 seconds to play and bring up 4th down. And it was something to say there as Gregory started toward the sideline, and he thought about cutting it upfield, and he looked and saw number 4 coming, and it was like he saw Jason and Michael Myers both coming at him. He ran for the hills. So 41.7 seconds to go in the period. The Rams defense holds strong again. Again, they've only given up just under 73 yards average on a contest on the ground. Parker Fannin stands back inside his own 30. A low snap, and this one's not going to get away, and the Rams swallow it up inside the 30. Lyndon Salmons, Noah Wallace, Cam Bell, and Elias Jackson gets home for the stop. And the turnover on downs on the botched kick will put the Rams at the 30-yard line. Here's a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Rams got a good push up the middle, and all Brandon Cruz could try to do was hope for the best. Rams felt like they had some opportunities in the kicking game. They get one here today, and they start it deep inside of Paris territory. Lundy steps up in the pocket and gets swallowed up from behind. Getting home there was Preston Cowan for his 7th sack of the season. And that could take us to the end of the first quarter if the Rams elect to do so. And looks like they're going to try to run one more play, possibly if they want to. Clock's at 3 now, 2-1. And that's the end of first quarter. 6-0 Raceland as we go to quarter number 2. Back after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
6-0 as we go to quarter number 2. James Carter, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Raceland will start at 2nd and 13 from the Greyhounds 33 after the blocked kick, or, well, it wasn't even really blocked. It was a botched snap, and then the Rams swallowed it up from that point. So far, only 6 first downs to speak of in the contest. Hand off to Browning as we'll get a nice gain there down close to the 30. So back to the original line of scrimmage. Just shy, maybe. They'll put him at the 31, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. Rams 1 of 3 on 3rd down tries tonight. Arnett and Fannin near side. Browning in the right pocket of Lundy. Lundy fakes it, keeps it himself, trying to drive the pile forward. He's going to pick up a couple, but not a lot. The front 4 of this Greyhounds team has really done a good job of limiting what Raceland has been able to do in the running game. Paris came out tonight. They traveled well across the way. So another 4th down try for the Rams. Lundy wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Gets loose. Ball's loose on the turf. Rams recover it, but it'll be a turnover on downs. As diving on the ball there was Carson Bowden. Or check that was actually Noah Carey. So the turnover on downs. Gives Paris the football at the Rams' 34-yard line. 10:49 to play here in the opening half. Empty set for Gregory. Wants to throw it on 1st down. Airing it out, coming near sideline. He's got his man there who hauls it in. As a nice ball up near midfield finds its way into Fred Carson. And a penalty marker comes in late. Trying to see where they have the ball. Looks like they've got it marked at the Rams' 48. .44 to play here in the opening half. Let's check in with our white hat, Petey Harris. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Paris after the big gain of 18. So that'll move it back to the 37. That's something that the Rams really talked about coming into this game. Attention to detail and staying disciplined. That was a big key to the game for this one. Third penalty on Paris, 3 for 30 now. So it'll be first down and 10. Delayed handoff as they give it off to Jaden Holman on a sweep left. He has a nice head of steam there. He goes across the 45-yard line. He'll get it up to the 46. That's a gain of 9, second down and 1. Raceland has yet to attempt a pass other than the first play from scrimmage. Gregory wants to throw, steps up in the pocket, chased around. Lockwood running after him. He'll sling it out of bounds into the far sideline and make a third down and 1 on the incompletion. He turned and saw Elias Jackson coming, and then it was Logan Lockwood chasing him. So the clock rests with 10:01 to play here before halftime. 6-0 Raceland. The Greyhounds trying to keep the drive moving along. Fourth play coming up on this snap from their own 46. They're going to have to hustle this one up. They're going to have to burn another timeout. So the second timeout burnt by the Greyhounds. Again, homecoming night here for the Rams, as we'll bring you the homecoming ceremony coming up at halftime. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance need, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more, the Greenup County Public Library. By James Do It Best Hardware on Scott Street in Olive Hill, open Monday through Friday 8 to 6, Saturday 8 to 4. Proud supporters of high school athletics. And by Crazy Ladies Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road in Rush. Visit them at crazyladycabins.com. That's crazy with a K. Like them on Facebook. So third down and 1 coming up. Gregory with a deep tailback. Rams showing blitz. Hand off to Ransom, and Braden Webb gets home for the loss. Welcome back to defense, Braden Webb. As Jakari Ransom got stopped with a little bit of extra emphasis on that one. So a loss back inside the 45 to the 44. Makes it 4th down and 3 on the loss. Let's see what the Greyhounds elect to do. They're going to have to hustle up with whatever they are going to do because the time's running away quickly. Play clock is at 3. They're still not set. They just get it away. They give it off on their tailback, and a head of steam by Holman. Takes it across and moves the sticks for a first down. Take it up to the 49-yard line. Your Kenny Lax down there saying, let's cause a fumble. Handoff near sideline. Gain of 2 by Holman. Takes it across midfield to the 49. Second down and 8. 8:30 left to play here before halftime. Ransom will come out to the near sideline on the boundary left. 3 receivers go wide right. And Holman goes in the right pocket of Gregory. To take the give. Holman with a nice cut as he stuck his foot in the turf and cut downfield. He'll get the 45 Be third down. Gain of 4 on the play. Right in between the hashes on the Raceland R. Inside of 8 to play here before halftime. 8th play of the drive coming up here for the Greyhounds, who trail this one 6-0. Win set for Gregory. Owen kind of offset to the left. High snap. They'll zip it out to their man in the flat far sideline. That's out to Webb, and it gets snuffed down and blown up in the backfield. They're going to make it a loss of 2, make it 4th down and 6. Clock will tumble across the 7-minute mark coming up on this snap. Let's see what the Greyhounds elect to do, if they want to try to kick it away or are they going to go for it again. Again, 4th and 1, that's one thing, but 4th and 7 from midfield, that's a whole different world. Here's the offense staying on the field. Empty set for Gregory. He's got plenty of speed. He's going to throw it. Floats it down the center of the field, looking for Webb, and can't make the connection. Pass is incomplete. Brody Austin may have got some contact there on Webb as he's looking at Dave Anderson saying, where's the penalty marker? Rams hold. Brody Austin just got knocked to the turf by Austin McKee, and a turnover on downs for the Rams. So Raceland will take over. 6:43 to play in the half. Here comes the Rams offense out, leading 6-0. Lundy has not attempted a pass thus far in this ball game. Trying to get some adjustments made. Play clock's at 4. He'll move Browning into his right pocket, rolling out right, surveying. He's got Fannin deep. He'll launch it down to him. He's got him backpedaling at the 20. A stiff arm at 6. Parker Fannin, touchdown, Raceland. Logan Lundy hadn't thrown a pass all evening, and then he uncorks one and puts it to the house to Parker Fannin. And the Rams add to the lead. It's 13-0. So the 53-yard pitch and catch is still 1 yard shy of the longest pass completed by the Rams tonight by Jonah Arnett. Have we got the replay? No replay. Come on. Come on, man. Okay. Is it, do we need to fire anybody? We'll let it slide. Okay. Somebody needs to be fired then, because, I mean, there was a camera right in front of that. That's awful. I'm going to fire them all. Just kidding. They're all kids here in my media program for the Race Awards in high school. Mikey Schroeder, Taylor Heath, Sela Martinez up top. Great to have all of them here with me tonight. I'm so proud of those kids. Everything that they have been able to do throughout this season, and we just continue to grow with it. And it's remarkable to watch these kids. They're sponges. Just throw stuff at them, and they just continue to grow. I had Cam Bryan with me the last couple of nights doing region soccer over at Ashland. And, you know, the nice part of it is that working with the partnership with Kool Hits, you know, it's a paid internship, basically. You know, these kids are earning money with opportunities of getting things that they can take off to college. And a couple of them have already talked to me and said, I didn't think I would ever want to do this kind of stuff, and now I'm thinking about doing it as a career. So out of the timeout, the Rams are going to go for 2. Lundy floats it near sideline. There's Noah Wallace wide open for the 2-point conversion, and the Rams make it 14-0 with 6:34 to play here before halftime. Great look there at Mr. Wallace. He likes to eat. And he's a kid that, he's had a tough sledding of things early on, and then that first touchdown he punched in for the Rams, you could really see he was running angry. He dragged 3 guys into the end zone, and just that's the kid that he has become. Talking with Mike Sammons in the preseason, he said one thing that he has noticed with Noah this season is he really bought into the weight room in the offseason. And he said he is in the best physical shape of his entire life. And we have seen it so much here. I just had a little kid just absolutely just take out the Steadicam rig over on the near side. He's going, he just dropped the Vuvuzela on Nicholas. He's still giving him the horn. So 14-0 Rams. That last Johnson Chiropractic touchdown, one play, 53 yards from Logan Lundy, who slings his 69th career touchdown. Number 11 on the season. Stanley hangs this one high to the far sideline. A good kick at the 10, and it'll stay inbounds. They scoop it up at the 5, and a terrible decision there by the Greyhounds as they're going to get swallowed up at the 4. They were hoping that ball was going to go out of bounds, and it did not. So the Rams will get a great stop there as they'll have it backed up at the 4-yard line of the Greyhounds, and they'll see if the Rams pin their ears back and come after. Now, here's the other thing. When you've got a team like this Greyhounds team that has speed at all their skill positions, they've got 96 yards of green grass in front of them. This is one of those you got to be careful with. You miss an assignment, you leave a person open, and they get out in open space, and they've got plenty of room to scamper away. They're going to go into the Wildcat now. Ransom will start with Elijah Webb in the backfield. Ransom gives it off to Webb. Webb angles right up the gut. Give him a gain of 1 out to the 5-yard line. Listen, you all don't need me. We got Michael over here for us. He does a great job, man. Between him and Billy Bob down here, he sees where they – hey, listen, sometimes the officials can't even see it, and they've got all those markers out there. Gregory back in the backfield now as the quarterback in an empty set. Wants to throw, pressure coming, zips it out to Ransom. Ransom makes the catch right in the seam, and a great open field tackle there by the Rams as they don't let him spring free. So it's going to be 3rd down coming up. They'll take him out to the 10 on a gain of 5. So it's 3rd and 4. Clock rolling inside of 6 minutes to play before halftime. Rams still with 2 timeouts that they can use if they can get a stop here. How big would it be to go into the locker room up 3 scores? Gregory wants to throw. Stands in the pocket. Fires it across the middle. It's right in the hands of Noah Wallace. It hit him in the chest. He didn't see it because a man was cutting in front of him, and he tried to haul it in and couldn't do so. Pass is incomplete. The Rams will force a 3-and-out. 5:14 to play before halftime. And you got to kind of wonder there. You got a team that's still got a pair of timeouts and 5 minutes left to go. You gave them a free timeout there with the incomplete pass. So now Brandon Cruz standing in his own end zone. And Parker Fannon's going to stand on the Greyhounds 40. And you got to think the Rams have already gotten after it once. You got to pin your ears back right here and get after it. And they're not going to get this one away as they're running a man in late. So a delay of game will back it up 5. So actually half the distance to the goal, which is, again, 5 yards. So make it 4th and 9 on the infraction. So now Cruz stands with the end line on his back. Low line drive kick to the far sideline. Fannin lets it tumble, and it'll roll out of bounds into the Paris side at the 40-yard line. So a 35-yard kick, no return. So the Rams will have it first down and 10 with 5:06 to play before halftime and a chance to open up a 3-score lead. You got to think here that the Rams probably look for another home run ball, especially with a shortened field. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring and stats of this one. We'll also have the homecoming ceremony. Lundy, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Wants to throw on 1st and 10. Rolling out right. Floats it near sideline. He has Jonah Arnett at the 30, and he's pushed out of bounds after a nice gain for a red 8 RX Pharmacy first down and 10. Arnett is the player that stepped in for the absence of Parker Eisen, and, man, he has really come on strong. He'll get it all the way down to the 26 on a gain of 14. Rams a perfect 3 of 3 tonight through the air for 118 total yards. Arnett made the first one a 54. Lundy followed with a 53. Handoff Heighton. He gets swept off his feet as he spins into the hole. Jakari Ransom got him low. You talk about Jakari Ransom. He's just a dude. A 3-sport athlete. He plays basketball, baseball, and football. And, I mean, you can just tell when he walks in, he's got the moxie of saying, okay, I am that guy. And he can back it up. I've watched him play all 3 sports. One heck of an athlete. Handoff Browning. Browning makes a jump cut into the hole, up the near side seam. He'll pick up a couple. And the Greyhounds have really done a good job of clogging up the inside running lanes. Gain of 3 on that last play. So 3rd and 7 coming up. So we'll go down inside of 4 minutes on this snap by the Rams. 14-0, they lead it. Paris gets the football to start the second half, but the Rams could really put the Greyhounds in a significant hole if they punch it in here. Lundy wants to throw on 3rd down. Rolls out left, comes back right. He's got a man wide open, and he throws it across the back of the end zone. He had Arnett that broke out, and a hold against the Rams. Arnett went on the post route, then came out and went near side on the flag route, and by the time that he cut, Lundy had already turned loose of the ball. So Paris has accepted the penalty. Now they're going to turn in and say, no, they're not going to. I was going to say, you don't want to give Raceland a free set of downs. So make it 4th down and 7 on the incomplete pass. Russell leads Bath County 10-0. East Carter in front of Lewis 17-0. Johnson Central leads Greenup 13-7. Rams in a crazy-looking set. Lundy throws it out far sideline, was trying to get it to Noah Wallace, and it never had a prayer. So the incomplete pass gives it a turnover on downs as the Rams showed off one of the most unorthodox sets of alignment I've ever seen. So 3:43 to go before halftime. And we stay at 14-0. So from the 23 of the Greyhounds, Juju Gregory in the backfield with Jaden Holman. Gregory wants to throw on 1st and 10, looks right, floats it right, and that ball swatted down. That was Parker Fannin coming over the top and swatting that one down. Brody Austin was also in there. Rams with 11 interceptions on the season. Austin has a pick 6 to his credit. Bronson Rousey with 3 interceptions, including a pick 6 last week that put the running clock in motion against Fairview. 2nd down and 10. Again, Gregory stays in an empty set. 3 to the boundary left for Gregory. He looks that way, now surveys right. Flush from the pocket. Braden Webb wraps him up and throws him down back near the 5. Welcome to the contest, Braden Webb. 2 big defensive plays by the linebacker for the Rams. And a nightmare on Ram Street for Gregory, as he'll take it all the way back to the 7-yard line. That's a loss of 16 and makes it second down and a $26 cab ride. Play clock is at 2, at 1, and they didn't get it away, and I think Taquan Rice on the far sideline used his final timeout with 2:46 to go before halftime. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring and stats of this, and we'll have live coverage of homecoming. As we go to the locker room, we'll have a quick interview with head coach Mike Sammons. All that coming up as we go to the halftime here on Kool TV. Good look there on the Paris sideline. The next thing I'm going to ask for here, I want a sky cam. We've got the Steadicam rig, and it has looked phenomenal tonight. I can't say enough about all the crew members here tonight. Mikey Schroeder, Taylor Heath, Sela Martinez up top on our main camera. Our executive producer tonight's Trey Collier. On Steadicam is my son Nicholas Collier. You know, the thing of it is we get mom and the wife out of the way and everything runs smooth. How does that always work? Oh, we got. That's all right. It's better than my bed. I like my boat. It likes me. All right, second down and 26 for Gregory from his own 7. Rams showing blitz. Lockwood pins his ears back, comes off the edge, a big hole and a jump cut in the middle, as that is Elijah Webb that'll get it out on. And Rams will burn a timeout with 2:40 to go, as it'll be third down and long coming up. Okay, I missed a down at some point. I'm trying to remember the incomplete pass. I know which one I missed. I'll fix it. I've only got a few things going on here. Michael, why'd you let me do that? You know where the ball is. I know it, man. Listen, if you don't think that I've screwed up today or any other day, just ask my wife. She'll tell you. I get reminded daily of how many times I screw things up. It is, and she does a great job of it. God love her. She needs an award for putting up for me for how many ever years it's been. Like 587, I think it feels like to her. 27 years is what we're getting ready to go toward. So 2:40 to go in the ball in the first half. And a punting situation coming up, so the Rams will have about 2.5 minutes and one timeout. Fannin botches the reception at the 45, and then they'll take him back to the 47 there after the fumble recovery. Davey Anderson says at the 46. They'll put it at the 46 of the Greyhounds. 2:33 to go before halftime. We'll see if the Rams can find a little bit on this drive here. Raceland with 178 total yards of offense. They've been limited on the ground tonight to only 60. That's a team averaging nearly 181 a game. Lundy on first down and 10. Paris showing blitz. Lundy zips it out near sideline. Fannin climbs the ladder at the 40 and hauls it in as he goes out of bounds. put him at the 37, a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Clock continues to roll. Lundy, a double-barrel shotgun look now with Heighton and Browning. Lundy takes, gives it off to Heighton. Heighton spins in the hole, jump cuts back to the right, dragging the pile, and I think he put the ball on the turf. Paris is pointing. I saw the pigskin come out. And Paris regains possession at the 35-yard line with 2:02 to go in the first half. So the turnover gives it back to the visiting Greyhounds, trailing 14-0. Heighton just had it poked out as he was trying to do a little bit too much. At that point, you got to understand, down and distance, time and distance. Just kind of understand you got to fight to live another day on that one. They're going to go in motion. Ransom's going to keep it himself, and he gets stonewalled in the hole as Ty Tyson and Braden Webb saws him off and drops him for a loss. So a loss of 2, back to the 33-yard line. We'll go under 90 seconds on this snap coming up. Rams still have 1 timeout remaining. Empty set for Gregory. And we get motion. And we get false start. So back it up 5 yards. So back to the 28, makes it 2nd and 17. 5th penalty on the Greyhounds for 40 yards. Shannon Marucci checking into the ball game, replacing Elias Jackson. Gregory stays in an empty set. Stands in the pocket, pressure coming off the edge, a hold, and Noah Wallace runs underneath it and makes the pick. They said it was incomplete, though. Wallace nearly got under it for his 2nd interception of the season. So the pass falls incomplete, 3rd down. And Paris on the far sideline got away with a hold. As King Lee had a handful of a jersey by Rams, and it was easy to tell because it was sprung away from his body about 4 feet. So a minute 17 to go here before halftime. 3rd down and long for the Greyhounds. They'll bring it out near sideline to Ransom. Makes a shift and gets stood up by a wall of black jerseys and shoved into the Raceland bench. Clock will stop with a minute 10. We're going to take him to the 32-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the play. So now the Rams are going to have just around 1 minute and 1 timeout remaining. Let's see if Fannin can get under one and get a good return. Paris in the ball game, 52 total yards of offense. Good look there in the backfield. High snap to Cruz. Kicks it away far side. Fannin will call for the fair catch, and we'll make one at the 43 of the Rams. So a 25-yard kick, no return. 1:04 to play before halftime. Rams in front, 14-0. Paris gets the football to start the second half. Fairview leading Phelps 22-14. East in front of Lewis 24-0. Russell leads Bath County 24-0. Boyd County in front of Rowan 14-0. Again, all those scores rolling across there on your YMCA scoreboard ticker. Lundy on first down and 10. The take to give to Noah Wallace. Wallace with a head of steam lowers the shoulder as he goes across midfield. And that moves the sticks. I believe it will for a Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down. Take him down to the 46 on a gain of 11. So inside of a minute to go. Twin set for Lundy, who wants to throw on first down. Rolling out right, looking for Arnett. Floats it down the near sideline, coming to it and making a diving catch as he goes out of bounds. That was Parker Fannin. And another Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down for the Rams as this will go down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone to the 14. Gain of 32 on the play. So the Rams well within field goal range, but certainly looking for more on this one, as they'll have it at the Greyhounds' 14-yard line. First down and 10 with 40 seconds to go and one timeout in their back pocket. Lundy now with 108 total yards through the air tonight. Play action Lundy. Zips it to Arnett, who drops it. Hit him in the hands on the post route, and he couldn't haul it in. Maybe a little bit too much mustard on it. Second down and 10 on the incompletion. That's a ball that Lundy, I think, would like to have back. He air-mailed it just a little bit too high there for Arnett, who climbed the ladder but couldn't haul in the fastball. Wallace in the right pocket of Lundy. Second down and 10. The take to give to Wallace. Wallace dives forward, and he's going to be stopped short of the 10, and the Rams will burn their final timeout with 31 seconds to go. This timeout brought to you in part by Miller & Music Funeral Homes. In Greenup and Ashland, they've been operated for 70 years. 606-473-0099 in Greenup, 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit them at mfhfuneralhome.com. So we'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. Makes it third down and 8. 31 seconds to go for the Rams. Raceland in the ball game. 1 of 5 on third down tries tonight. You can stay with us at the half. We'll check all the scoring and stats from this one, and then we'll bring you live coverage of the homecoming ceremonies. For all those tuned in with us. I can't do .4 on my scoreboard. I'm sorry. I can just give you the plain old, plain Jane. Here it is. I'm sorry. Third down and 8 for the Rams from the Greyhounds 12. Out of timeouts are the Rams. Play action Lundy. Rolling out with pressure off the edge, right side. Throws it toward the back of the end zone, and that ball is, I believe, intercepted. Hopefully we got the replay on it. All right, so the interception is down at the 1-yard line. Let's take a look at the instant replay here. So Lundy's 4th interception of the season. Jakari Ransom, I believe, was the player that got underneath it, and he did. Great look there from the end zone camera. So Ransom gets the football back. It's going to go to the locker room with the Rams in front, 14-0, barring a home run ball or a safety here as Gregory will just take it and dive forward, as they really didn't have a whole lot that he could do with it. Let's see if they give him any progress forward. Looks like maybe to the 2. And that's going to take us to halftime. We'll stand by here with Mike Salmon's quick word from him as we are officially at halftime. And we'll go down with Coach Sammons here in just a second as soon as he gets finished up with Austin McKee there. All right, let's go field level with Coach Mike Sammons.
All right, Coach, what do you feel about the first half?
I think we settled down a little bit. I think we had 2 orange zone turnovers. We got to make sure we value the ball a little bit better, let some opportunities slip away. But I thought by and large we controlled the line of scrimmage.
What are you looking for to go your way in the second half to come out with a victory?
We just got to make sure we limit their big plays. I thought we did a really good job of that in the first half. That'll be a big play. You know, they get the ball start the third quarter. That's a really big series for us.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Coach, 14-0 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. Homecoming ceremonies coming at you right after this. Here in halftime ceremonies on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back here at halftime at Raceland, and a 14-0 lead by the Rams over the Greyhounds. Homecoming ceremonies going on, so we're going to go field level and bring you full coverage of halftime of the homecoming ceremony and the crowning of this year's court.
Ricky Muncie of Raceland. He is a member of the wrestling team. Miss Ashton Meadows. Next we have the sophomores. Miss Ava Brown. Ava is the daughter of Meg Brown and Danny Burris of Raceland. Her escort tonight is Mr. Tanner Jones.
Yes, please.
Tanner is the son of Richard and Natalie Jones of Russell. He's a member of the basketball team. Miss Ava Brown. Next we have Miss Brenna Wellman. Brenna is the daughter of Misty and Keith Wellman of Worthington. Her activities include the Beta Club, the Tea Club, Spanish Honor Society, FBLA, volleyball, and softball. Her escort tonight is Mr. Gavin Van Landingham. Gavin is the son of Aaron Morris of Flatwoods and Wes Van Landingham of Greenup. His activities include Beta Club, TSA, FBLA, and basketball. Miss Brenna Wellman. Next we have the juniors. Miss Bailey Burnley. Erica Irwin of Greenup. Her activities include the Key Club, Pep Club, and softball. Her escort tonight is Mr. Trey Douglas. Trey is the son of Carissa Douglas of Belfont and Michael Douglas of Flatwoods. He is a member of the basketball team. Miss Bailey Burnley. Miss Alyssa Daniel. Alyssa is the daughter of Angela and Brian Daniel of Worthington. Her activities include TSA, the art club. She's the president of FCCLA, and she's a member of the cheerleading team. Her escort tonight is Mr. Eli Lynn. Eli is the son of Shannon Lynn Abden of Russell and Scott Lynn of Worthington. He is a member of the baseball team. Miss Alyssa Daniel. And now for our seniors. Miss Skylar Brown Morris. Skylar is the daughter of Tommy Morris
Am I good to go?
and Summer Bush of Greenup. Her activities include being a student leader, a CMA student, part of the volleyball team. Her future plans include attending the University of Tennessee and becoming a doctor. She's escorted tonight by Isaiah Kareem. Isaiah is the son of Kelly Fletcher. His activities include FBLA and he's a member of the basketball team. His future plans are to attend college and major in business. Miss Skylar Brown Morris. Miss Taylor Heath. Of Brittany and Ricky Muncie of Raceland. Her include HOSA, FBLA, and she helped to start the Raceland Review. Her future plans are to attend the University of Kentucky, majoring in early childhood education and minoring in sports broadcasting. Her escort this evening is Mr. Holden Topping. Holden is the son of Brian Topping of Proctorville and Stephanie Rogers of Ironton. His activities include the drama club, FBLA, and he's a member of the basketball team. His future plans are to attend Georgetown College and further his academic career. Miss Taylor Heath. Miss Zaylee Keaton. Zaylee is the daughter of Eric and Mindy Keaton of Raceland. Her activities include the Key Club, FBLA. She's the secretary of the Beta Club and president of the Pep Club. Her plans include attending Morehead State University and studying business marketing. Her escort this evening is Mr. Christian Large. Christian is the son of Kenny and Kathy Large of Greenup and Kathy and Brian Salters of Flatwoods. His activities include FBLA and he's a member of the basketball team. His future plans are to attend college and play basketball and learn a professional trade. Miss Zaylee Keaton. Madeline Smith. Is the daughter of Dr. Jared and Bethany Smith of Boyd County. Her activities include the Drama Club, the Pep Club, the Beta Club, the Key Club, FBLA, TSA, Art Club. She's a member of the cheerleading team and helped create the Raceland Review. Outside of school, she is a member of community and professional musical theater. Her future plans are to attend college while double majoring in musical theater and journalism, eventually going on to law school. Her escort tonight is Mr. Connor Sutton. Connor is the son of Mike Sutton and Missy Parker of Flatwoods.
If you take it off of me, I can do a walking shot of the whole crowd.
His future plans are to attend Shawnee State University and major in special education. Miss Madeline Smith. Our crown bearer tonight is Mr. Jackson Bass. Jackson is the son of AJ and Rachel Bass of Flatwoods. Jackson likes to play football, basketball, and baseball, and is a member of Kingdom's Kids Sunday School class at Wordland Missionary Baptist Church. When he grows up, he would like to be a police officer. And our flower girl tonight is Miss Emma J. Bloomer.
Cool.
Emma is the daughter of McKenna and Aaron Bloomer. She is the granddaughter of Odie and Kathy Weaver and the niece of Travis Weaver. She attends Little Angels Preschool at Bridges Christian Church. Her Favorite activities include ballet and tap classes at the Studio Dance Kentucky. At the preschool, they like makeup and playing with their two dogs, Ruby and Maisie, and their cat, Phoebe. Coming back tonight to crown our new queen is the 2022 homecoming queen, Miss Eleanor Stevens. Eleanor is the daughter of Mark and Lisa Stevens of Greenup. She currently attends Morehead State University. Our escort tonight is Mr. Caleb Bradley. Caleb is the son of Derek and Stacy Bradley of Worthington. His plans are to join the Air Force. Miss Eleanor Stevens.
Dear God, we're going to have this child.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Your 2023 Raceland Worthington High School homecoming queen, Miss Madeline Smith.
So the 2023 homecoming queen is Miss Madeline Smith, one of my media students here at Raceland Worthington High School. A good shot with her there with her escort, Connor Sutton. Halftime here in Ramland. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our first half statistics as well as our first half highlights. That's when we return here to halftime on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Halftime here for homecoming. Madeline Smith, your 2023 homecoming queen. Let's take a look at our first half highlights as we'll run through some of the plays here through the first half and also get you the statistics from this first half of action. Raceland hit a home run ball right out of the gate on the halfback pass from Jonah Arnett to Parker Fannin. Rams missed the field goal, and the Greyhounds really stood tall big time defensively, but there's a big pinball hit there by Jackson Height. That was the least of the big hits that came in the first half. Logan Lundy with a big head of steam rolling off the near sideline as he rumbles forward and moved the sticks for the Rams. They would take this one down all the way into the 5. And that's when, after the fake punt, Noah Wallace, with a angry head of steam, punched it in for the first score of the ball game. As Mr. Wallace punches in his 8th touchdown of the season, as you see this one come off the right or the left edge there of your screen. And the Rams take the early 6-0 lead. Looking at some statistics in this one, Paris 4 first downs in the ball game. They're 1 of 7 on third downs, 1 of 3 on fourth down tries, 53 total yards of offense in this one. 17 yards through the air, 5 of 10 is Juju Gregory. They've been flagged 5 times for 40 yards, 16 rushes for 36. Rams get a nice stop here on fourth down as the low snap on the botched punt. So the Rams take over inside the Greyhounds' 38-yard line as they go back to work as we move into the second quarter. Lundy, this time, gets dropped after the handoff. Gregory zips this one out to the near sideline on a nice hook up here with Fred Carson. Into the Rams bench they go. And then a little bump there by the Greyhounds, as that was Elijah Webb that got up in the face of Noah Wallace and cost his team 15. Rams get it back after it here on the defensive side of things as Ransom rolls off the left edge. Braden Webb swallows him up. Webb has played big here in his return. Rams leading 12-0 here after a big play on the near sideline. And then they'll flip it out to the two-point conversion to Noah Wallace, 14-0. That's where we stand at the half. Rams with 8 first downs, 1 of 6 on third down, 1 of 3 on fourth down. 234 total yards of offense for the Rams, though. They've gone through the air for 159, 75 on the ground. They've had 2 turnovers in this ball game, though, a fumble and an interception. A missed field goal early on, and this game really should be out of reach with the kind of the way this thing has played out here in the first half. But some individual numbers. Gregory 5 of 10 for 38 yards through the air. Rushing attack, Jaden Holman 6 carries for 31. For Logan Lundy, 4 of 8 for 108, 53 on the long one. As there he hits Parker Fannin diving out of bounds right in front of our camera there. Jonah Arnett, 1 pass for 54 yards. Lundy would love to have this one back as he was trying to get it into Parker Fannin, and Jarkari Ransom steps right in and swats it away. Wallace has been held in check. 8 carries for 14 yards. Logan Lundy, 5 for 33. Parker Fannin, 4 catches for 148 total yards with a touchdown in the first half of play. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll check some scores around the area. Get you ready for the second half of action. Greyhounds get the football to start the second half here on homecoming for the Rams. Our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Halftime here in Ramland. Rams in front 14-0. So we welcome you back here on homecoming night 2023 as the Greyhounds will have the football to start the second half. We'll take our final break. We'll start the second half when we return after this on Kool TV.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back here in Ramland, getting ready for the second half of action. Paris will have the football to start the second half, trailing 14-0. James Collier, happy to have you along with us tonight. Executive producer Trey Collier. On the cameras up top, Sheila Martinez. Field level cameras, Miss Taylor Heath, a member of the 2023 homecoming court. Mikey Schroeder. And the camera angle you see right there, that's my son Nicholas Collier, who is an alum of Raceland, of the class of 2015. He is also an employee at Paris Independent Schools. So it's he's always had a running joke when it comes around time for Paris to play. He puts a picture up of him in his baseball jersey at Raceland, his baseball jersey because he coaches baseball and volleyball at Paris, and he puts a sign up outside of his door. He said, "I think the team in orange and black will win." So he's had a good time today with the kids on Paris on the far sideline. He's worked with me, with my students here at the Raceland Worthington Media Club throughout the last couple of days, and he's working for us tonight on the sidelines, bringing some really excellent shots, including all the stuff that we saw there during halftime. Second half underway. Good kick by Stanley, fielded at the 15 far sideline. And they'll come across the 30. And that's where Paris will start. First down and 10 out to the 34-yard line. I would get the clock going if my producer would quit hitting it. Well, okay, so when you do that, it resets the clock. So there you go. So Paris has it first down and 10 from their 34-yard line. Gregory on first down and 10, gives it off to his tailback Holman with a head of steam off the left edge, runs into the arms of Logan Lockwood, shy of the 40. They'll push him out to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 6, second down and 4. Holman, 7 carries, 37 yards, 75 carries for 618 and 6 touchdowns, averaging 88 a game coming in. Another handoff this time, goes off right edge. And Laundry coming in late on the back end of this one. And they'll get that one against Paris. So the carry there by Holman, and now another penalty marker goes flying in the air. And I think the Rams just got one. So the ball out to the 41. Now they got that one on Brody Austin. So the penalties now offset each other and make it 3rd down and 3 for the Greyhounds. They're going to go under center, pitch it out to the near sideline, and he gets hit off the edge. Parker Fannin making the initial contact. And will they move enough to move the sticks? They will. They'll take him out to the 44, and that's exactly where they needed to get to. So first down and 10, 5th first down of the ball game for the Greyhounds. Gregory stands in the pocket, airing it out far sideline. Rousey trying to get underneath it, but going up and raising it in for a nice catch is Elijah Webb. Move the sticks on a home run ball there from Gregory to Webb as the Greyhounds take it all the way down the field, and they'll take it down to the red zone for a gain of 36 to the 20-yard line. And that was Webb getting inside position there on the pass play. Good ball there from Gregory. Hand off this time, and there's nothing there but a wall of black jerseys. Jackson Heighton was the second man there. The first one was Lyndon Sammons. Loss of 1 on the play, back to the 21-yard line. Second down and 11 coming up. Good look, field level. Gregory rolling out. Flings it out near sideline. He's got his man at the end zone as Ransom hauls it in. But this send no penalty markers out. Ransom hauls it in for 6. And the Greyhounds are on the board. So the 21-yard pitch and catch goes to Jakari Ransom. He got free somehow on the near sideline and was basically standing at the end zone wide open. So they're out for the extra point attempt. Player I do not have on the roster. And he trickles it across and makes it 14-7 with 9:24 to play here in quarter number 3. Back after this on Kool TV.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back out of the timeout. Paris goes for the onside kick, and they recover it. So all of a sudden, out of the gate, the Greyhounds find a touchdown and the onside kick. So they recover it at the Rams 46. That last drive for the score, 6 plays, 66 yards. And the 21-yard touchdown pass to Jakari Ransom from Juju Gregory. We got ourselves a ball game here tonight. 1st and 10, Greyhounds. Handoff right up the gut, angling left as Holman picks up a nice gain on 1st down. Down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Greyhounds have been held to 57 total yards of offense at the half. They've doubled that production here on their first drive of the second half. Put a man in motion. Play action, Gregory. Pressure coming up the gut. He just throws a wounded duck up in the air. Of course, the Rams are going to ask about intentional grounding as there was nobody in the area of where he just tossed that one up. That was a Hail Mary just trying to get rid of it. 3rd down and long coming up. Clock resting, 8:33 to go here in the third. We've got a ball game here tonight as the Greyhounds find some points out of the locker room. First time the Rams had given up points in 10 quarters. They had pitched back-to-back shutouts over Hazard and Fairview and then had a shutout over the Greyhounds in the first half. Greyhounds shifting everywhere. Play clock is down to 2. At 1, they get it away. Gregory lets it fly down to the far sideline looking for Webb, and it's out of bounds. Brody Austin was a man in coverage. 4th down. And we got an ineligible man downfield. Let's see if the Rams decline the penalty. So they will decline the penalty, so it makes it 4th down and 6. Paris has gone for it 3 times tonight. 1 of 3. Rams defensively 9 of 20. 45% on 4th down stops. This one's a big one right here as the Greyhounds have gotten right back into this one. And another big 4th down conversion here. They'll go empty. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Gregory pumps. Steps up in the pocket, tries to get free and gets dropped at the 40-yard line. Braden Webb making the stop. Turnover on downs as the Rams defense holds. 8:21 to go in the third, and the Rams defense gets the big stop. Now the Rams need to get something rolling here offensively. Give yourself a little bit of cushion. Lawrence County has a 36-0 lead now on Powell County. That's a running clock. 14-7 here on a good one. Lundy on first down and 10. Finds a big hole off the near sideline. Down the sideline, he goes to the 40, the 30, at the 20, and moves the sticks. And a first down and 10. A Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down for the senior. That's Logan Lundy's longest run of the season, as they'll take him all the way down to the 23-yard line on a gain of 37. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Lundy just following his blocker of Braden Webb that opened up a huge hole. So first down and 10 Rams. Counter play to Wallace, and there's just nothing there. Paris has clogged up that inside running lane. And Wallace, this is the fewest rushing yards in an entirety of a game I've seen him have in a very long time. Loss of 2 there. That puts Wallace at 9 carries for 12 yards. Second down and 12 on the loss. Wallace stays in the back pocket now, and Bears going to have to burn a timeout. They had too many players on the field. So this timeout brought to you in part by Miller and Music Funeral Homes, operated in Greenup National, where they've been family operated for 70 years. 606-473-0099 in Greenup, or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. Stay tuned with us after the game. It's the Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game coming up. Remember, for all your collision repair and auto repair needs, look at the folks at Bowman's Auto Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. If we get a big hit, bigger than the one we got in the first half by Jackson Heighton, we may need to bring in Freddie Krueger and Jason to finish up the remains of what's going to be left over here. Yeah, that was a Goldberg spear. You are 100% right. Good look there, Jakari Ransom, as he makes his trip back out on the field. Again, our crew here tonight. Mikey Schroeder and Taylor Heath on the field level cameras. Nicholas Collier taking care of your steady cam shots that you see there out on the field. Our camera up top, Sheila Martinez. And executive producer tonight, Mr. Trey Collier. 7:19 to go on arrested clock. Second down and 12 for the Rams. Lundy pumps, floats it toward Fannin. Fannin finds a seam and tries to get there but couldn't get past his man. Pass is incomplete. Make it third down and 12 from the 25. It was second down or first down and a loss of 2. Last time I did my math, 10 and 2 is 12. I know math. Bubble screen comes out to Jonah Arnett, and that gets blown up. Fred Carson came in and nearly picked it off. No flag. Yeah, the yellow shoes has thrown us all off tonight. So the bubble screen goes nowhere except for backward for a loss of 1. It's 4th and 13. Inside of 7 to play here before, or in the third quarter, excuse me. Rams offense for the moment staying on the field. 1 of 3 are the Rams tonight on fourth down tries. They had a big one on Jackson Heighton's fake punt. Lundy rolling out right. Fires a bullet. Parker Fannin dots the I. Does he keep his feet in? They said he did. Move the sticks. It is a catch. First down, Rams. A Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down as Parker Fannin's night is continuing to grow with the yards caught, as that'll go down to the 8 on a gain of 18. Parker Fannin now 5 catches for 166 yards. Great look there, field level. The high snap, the give to Wallace. Wallace breaks a tackle, dives into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Noah Wallace's second rushing touchdown of the night. The Rams answer big as the Rams punch it in from 8 yards out, and they make it 20-7. What a run there by the big man, Noah Wallace, his second rushing touchdown of the ball game. And with that run, that takes Noah Wallace in his career to exactly 2,500 rushing yards. He runs angry. Talon Stanley out for the extra point. Fannin to set it down. Puts this one up toward the baseball field and splits the uprights. Let's take a look at the instant replay. We think we got it. We'll see. And it was a little bit late there. We'll get the celebration. Listen, there's a lot going on up here. I will say that. Each and every week, one thing that I do with my crew is I continue to try to push the envelope just to see what else that we can do. And sometimes we have to say, okay, that was too much. We need to back up for a second. But tonight, 4 cameras in operation, all of the graphics, the scoreboards, the ticker. I mean, it's been just an amazing broadcast and a production by my crew here tonight. They make this guy who has a face built for radio look good. Like with a ball peen hammer, baby. Oh, yeah. Tell him to bring it on. Hey, the game of the week this week, by the way, in the state was Fulton County and Ballard Memorial. Greatest mascot battle of any. The Pilots versus the Bombers. As Ransom gets bottled up, tries to stretch it out to the far sideline. He's got a hole with a big head of steam. And he'll take it all the way out near midfield. Really good return there by Jakari Ransom. He was bottled up on the near sideline, reversed it, and gets it out near midfield. Looks like they're going to put him between the 46 and 47. Put the football on the field, Mr. PD. Thank you. 47-yard line, 6:14 to go. But going back to Ballard Memorial in Fulton County, the battle for the basement of single A. Neither one had won a game this year, and they're playing tonight. But the Pilots versus the Bombers. I said it'd probably be like a 2-2 tie. 2 botch punch with snaps out of the back of the end zone. First down and 10, Greyhounds. Handoff, and that's going nowhere. Rams bottle that one up quickly. That was Holman on the carry. So they will nudge him forward a yard for a short gain, so make it 2nd down and 9. Again, all the scores there across the bottom of your screen. Brought to you apart by the Ashland YMCA. Good look there from one of our far cameras down the way. Hand off to Holman. He tries to surge forward after getting stopped in the backfield. They're going to move him back to the 47, so a loss of a yard makes it 3rd down and 10. 5:15 to go in the third. Rams in front, 21-7. This one's been a battle. And you have to wonder, though, how much do the Greyhounds have left in the tank in that 4th and final period? Now, I was doing the math coming in. They were looking like there was about 35, 36 kids out there that going through warm-ups. And I've called a lot of the same numbers on the offensive side as the defensive side. Not a whole lot of depth. Rams blitz on this end around. They get it back out to Gregory. He puts it on the turf. Did he get back on the football before Braden Webb was there? And he did. So the fumble recovery will take it all the way back inside the 40. And we got to pin a player down for a cramp in front of the Rams bench. That's a Greyhound player. Yeah, that's a Greyhound player down. So back to the 38 on a loss of 9. 4:31 to play in the third in the injury timeout. or a player down for the Greyhounds. Can't see the number there. There's one of the coaches standing right in the way. Yeah, he's swarmed by a wall of black jerseys, and most of those are Raceland coaches. So if you're just now joining us, here's where we started. Raceland found the end zone back in the first quarter. Real quickly, that is Fred Carson coming up. 3:06 to go in the first. Noah Wallace gets in from 8 yards. That extra point is no good. 6-0 our score. Rams add to their lead. 6:33 to play in the second. 53-yard pitch and catch from Logan Lundy to Parker Fannin. 2-point try converts. 14-0 your score. Out of the locker room, the Greyhounds find pay dirt. Juju Gregory hits Jakari Ransom 21 yards for the pitch and catch. Extra point is true, 14-7. And then Logan Lundy takes his team down the field. Noah Wallace caps off the final 8. Extra point from Talon Stanley is pure, 21-7, 6:24 to play in the third. We've got 4:23 to play here in the frame, and Paris down 21-7 as they'll kick this one away. Low line drive kick that does take a Greyhounds bounce on the far sideline, and then that's where it'll get downed. So back to the 31-yard line, a punt of 31 yards, no return. 4:06 to play in the third. Rams in front by 2 scores. Pikeville hammering Paintsville. My goodness, you're fired. See you later. It's been a fun night. Pikeville leads Paintsville 46-7. That game in the fourth quarter. Handoff Rams. Stand by. I'm waiting for him to come up. That was Heighton. We'll give Heighton a gain of 2. Lundy zips it out to the far sideline, has Rousey there who makes the catch and then is pushed out of bounds. They'll put him down at the 38, so a gain of 4 makes it 3rd down and 4. Rams 1 of 7 tonight on 3rd down tries, though. Double barrel look for Lundy. And he gets the movement that he needs, and the free 5 yards will move the sticks. Neutral zone infraction there on the defense. Well, Jeff throws flags everywhere. That's why we call him Shooty. Dave Anderson, by the way, told me to put that on his name on the graphic that we made today. And the last time they were here as well, he said, you got to put that on there. I said, okay. You're his partner. We'll go with it. So that's what we did. Here's a handoff, Heighton. Big head of steam off the right edge. Jakari Ransom rides him like a Shetland pony as he drags him down across the 45 to the 44. A red 8 RX Pharmacy first down for the senior on a gain of 13. 12th first down of the ball game for the Rams, averaging just over 16 a contest this season, leading 21-7 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Lundy gives it off to Wallace. Wallace, a big head of steam off the left side, running angrily as he gets stood up at the 35-yard line. But you could really see Wallace's feet churning and driving those legs forward for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1. And we got a player down for the Greyhounds with 2:47 to go. Up next for the Rams, they'll head to Nicholas County next week. I'll be with you for the call. Lawrence County has defeated Powell County 36-0. A good one down in Lloyd as Johnson Central's leading Greenup only 21-13. Third quarter. Other scores, Russell in front of Bath County 38-0. East Carter leads Lewis 38-6. Fairview blowing out Phelps 44-14. Good for the Eagles. Fleming County blanking West 36-0. Painesville has getting beaten up by Pikeville 46-7. That game's been on a running clock since halftime. Boyd leads Rowland. Check this one, 21-12. Vikings giving the Lions something to think about tonight. Join me tomorrow morning for Let's Talk Sports right here on the Kool Sports Network. I'm going to be talking sports and running a race at the same time. I got a 5K down at Catlettsburg tomorrow. It's the 5K diabolical boob for breast cancer awareness. One of my favorite races to be a part of. So we'll be doing that one tomorrow morning, my wife and I. Here's Lundy with a dive right up the middle. And that'll move the sticks. And another red 8 RX Pharmacy first down. Gain of 3 for Lundy. He's leading the way tonight. 7 carries for 73 yards, 37 his longest. Lundy stays with Wallace. A great look there from behind. First down and 10 for the Rams. Play action, Lundy. Slides left, floats it down into the end zone, and Ransom breaks it up. A great ball there by Lundy, and Jakari Ransom gets into it, and Parker Fanta trying to stretch out the hammy there. He's trying to cramp up. I'm watching him walk it out. He's dead-legged right now. So the pass falls incomplete. There is nothing worse than the feeling of a cramp that just won't go away. And he gets off to the sideline and just collapses. It's like you try to do the stiff leg. Like if I stay stiff, it won't come off, it won't come off, it won't come off, and then it just never goes away. Second down and 10 for the Rams. Twin set for Lundy. The take to give to Browning. Browning a jump cut. Gets tripped up, though. Dives forward into the 30 for a gain of 2. It'll be third down. (21-7) inside of 2 to play here in the third. Rams led at 14-0 at the half. Paris answered with a score out of the locker room. They recovered the onside kick, but the Rams forced a turnover on downs, went back down, scored immediately, and then driving right here on this one. This will be the 8th play of the drive on this snap. We've got 90 seconds to play in the third. Lundy calls his own number. A head of steam off the right side and gets tripped up as soon as he gets into the hole. So it's going to be fourth down and manageable for the Rams here. As they'll take it down to the 28. It'll be fourth down and 6. As we'll go inside of 1 minute. 3 receivers left, 1 right for Lundy. Claps his hands, gets a little movement up front, but the Greyhounds stay on sides. Play clock's at 10. Cam Bell into the ball game on the offensive side on the boundary near side. Blitz coming. Lundy scrambling out, rolling right. He'll float it out to Cam Bell, who's got an opening down the near side seam. Cuts it back into the middle of the field and moves the sticks for a red 8 RX Pharmacy first down. Cam Bell's second reception of the season. He'll take it to the 14 on a gain of 14. First down and 10 into the Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone we go. 30 seconds to go. Here in the third quarter, Rams looking for some more. Feed Cam Bell again. Give him another one. And now we get a penalty marker that brought rain down with it from the far sideline. Bobby Coons in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have a sideline warning. So you get a warning the first time. The second time it happens, you get a 5-yard penalty. So We put the clock back in motion inside of 20 seconds. Lundy, a double-barrel shotgun look. Blitz coming off the edge. Handoff Wallace, sweeping right. Sticks his foot in the turf. Fighting for more yards. Breaks free and gets pushed out right before the goal line. They'll put the ball inside the 5 down to the 3. It's another Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down. It's a gain of 11. 5.5 seconds to play in the third, and it's first and goal for the Rams as we go to the fourth and final quarter. 21-7, Raceland in front. Fourth quarter when we return after this on Kool TV.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Fourth quarter we go as we welcome you back here to Rams Stadium, homecoming night. First and goal for the Rams from the Greyhounds 3, leading 21-7. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Trey Collier, Nicholas Collier, Sheila Martinez, Taylor Heath, and Mikey Schroner. Our crew of 5 tonight. Bringing you some phenomenal coverage here from Rams Stadium. Happy to have everyone along with us here. We'll be back with you on Kool TV in 2 weeks as the Rams bring in LCA. That one's going to be a fun one. We're going to do a big tailgate show for that one, I believe. As we bring in the visitors out of Class 2A. So Rams are going to Nicholas County to close out district play next week, 7:30. I'll be with you at 7:10 on Countdown to Kickoff. Rams first and goal from the 3 to start the fourth and final stanza. Handoff Noah Wallace. He spins, comes across the 1, reaching for the end zone. He's not going to get there. They'll take him right down to the 1, and Noah Wallace makes it second and goal from the 1. Feed him again. And we got a player down for Paris. That's Zion Webb. Good look there, Dave Anderson. Let's see if he stands tall and straight. Oh, he's going to move. I was going to see if I could get him to stand still like the people that guard over in England. But, no, he cracked immediately. Come on, Davey. I expected more from you. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpeting and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring in Greenup. Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs. Home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. The Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup Public Library. By James Do It Best Hardware on Scott Street in Olive Hill. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 4. Proud supporters of high school athletics. And by Crazy Ladies Cabins and Pizza, 254 Mile Road in Rush. Give them a visit on the web at crazyladycabinspizza.com and like them on Facebook. So back underway we go. The Wild Ram, I call it. Lundy goes to the sideline, and Noah Wallace will call the play here. The direct snap. He follows his man off the edge, left side, finding to get in the end zone. He's in for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Noah Wallace, his 3rd rushing touchdown tonight. Lost the handle on the ball and turns and hands it off to Mr. Dave Anderson there. So the Rams open up the fourth and final stanza with a 1-yard run by Noah Wallace to cap off a 12-play, 68-yard drive eating up over 6 minutes. Stanley with the extra point attempt. Puts this one up and sneaks it in the right upright. 28-7 your score. Replay, my man. Here we go. Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. I think it died. And this was a great look there as Wallace was stood up at the goal line and then fought to get in. Really good look there from your field level. Good down on the sideline view there from our camera operator with Nicholas Collier. I will promise you this, that young man has worn himself out tonight with that rig. That rig, all assembled, weighs about 35 to 40 pounds before you put the vest on. Add the vest and the sling arm that goes with it, you're carrying around about 50 to 60 pounds. Yeah. And he volunteered to do this. Listen, I think he took too many shots to the head as a catcher. He has always enjoyed doing this kind of stuff, and when I told him that I was getting that in my arsenal here for my media class, he was like, I cannot wait to use this thing. We put one of our students in it today during the pep rally, and he really had a blast with it. As kickoff's going to go out of bounds. No? Now finally will go out of bounds. It tried to stay in. Jakari Ransom stood there and looked, and then he was like, oh, crap, did I just make a bad decision here? So they'll have it at the 35-yard line. So 11:24 to play in the ballgame. Rams have opened up a 3-score lead. And, they're going to re-kick. So they're going to take the penalty. Yeah, they'll take the 5-yard penalty and force them to re-kick it. We'll send this one right down the center from the 25-yard line, far sideline. And they didn't gain anything. They're going to go to the 35-yard line and driven out of bounds there. So they burned 7 seconds is what they did, and they get nothing out of it. So 11-17 to go in the ballgame. Paris at 7-0 on the season, looking down the barrel of a first loss of the year. This is the 23rd time these two teams have met. The Rams have won 13 consecutive. Hey, guess what? He moved it to the 36. Jeez, oh, Pete. All these white lines on the field. Somebody take them off. First down and 10 for Gregory. At an empty set. Clean pocket. Hit as he throws it down the middle. He has Ransom there that goes up and makes a Odell Beckham catch at the 40. What a catch by Jakari Ransom. We'll take it here in just a second. 24 yards on the pitch and catch. Oh, my goodness. Who needs stats, right? Gain of 25 on the play. We'll check the instant replay here in just a second as we're getting ready to snap it back under. Fog starting to settle over top of the stadium here tonight on this homecoming eve with the high snap to Gregory. Again, a clean pocket. Floats it down the middle, and that one's incomplete. Here's your replay on that last catch from Ransom. What a catch this was. Gregory was hammered as he let it go, and Ransom goes up. My God, what a catch. Lucky he didn't pick up 15 on the backside of that because he went over and let Noah Wallace hear about it. Second down and 10. 10:44 to play in the contest. Play clock's at 11 as Gregory looks out to a far side call. He'll take it at 2. Blitz coming. Gregory steps up, trying to break free. Hemmed up on the near sideline as Cam Bell will take him out into his bench. Oh, Logan Lockwood. Did you call me dummy? I thought he said 19, dummy. I was like, man. I thought we were friends for a moment. If the shoe fits, wear it. Gain of 4. Listen, Billy Bob, stop down there, okay? I don't want to hear anything from you tonight. Gain of 4 on the play makes it 3rd down and 6. Pikeville has defeated Paintsville 46-7 in running clock fashion. Here's Gregory, stands in the pocket, airing it out, looking for his man down the far sideline, and penalty markers flying everywhere. Elijah Webb was the intended receiver. Jonah Arnett got there and maybe got there just a step too soon as he was face guarding. It'll be a 15-yard penalty for pass interference. But unlike in the pros, it's not a spot foul, so you're only going to get 15 from the play. So we'll take it down to the 20, so it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 20 for the Greyhounds, trailing 28-7 with 10:30 to play in the ball game. All kinds of confusion up front for the Greyhounds. Play clock is already at 10, and they're still not set. Gregory's going to climb up under center here. Unbalanced line right. The take to give to Ransom. He lowers the shoulder and dives forward and then gets stood up in the hole by Jackson Heighton. Looks like they're going to take him down to the 18. Dare I say the 18, and they put it at the 19? They haven't placed it anywhere yet. There we go. Now it's at the 18. Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. 10 minutes to play. Gregory stays in that same set. Gives it off on a stretch play to Holman. He gets tangled up on the far sideline, short of the distance to gain. To move the marker, I believe. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They're going to take him down at the 11, so a gain of 7 makes it 3rd down 1. 2 for 10 on 3rd down tries tonight are the Greyhounds. They're certainly in 4-down territory, trailing 21. 9.5 to play in regulation. Rams trying to pick up win number 6. More importantly, move to 2-0 in district play by handing the Greyhounds their first loss of the season. Play clock is at 6. Gregory will climb up under center. Play action, wants to throw, zips it near sideline, has his man there of Ransom. Ransom a little shake and bake as he gets down inside the 10, but that'll move the sticks and make it 1st and goal. Looks like they go to the 8. That's where they'll go. So the 10th first down of the ball game for the Greyhounds. Is that Coach Vanderhoof's wife? Yeah, she's a great lady. Goodness knows, all the years that she spent with Coach Vanderhoof, you've got to be a great lady right there. And they're going to burn a timeout here with 8:37 to play in the ball game. Check scores from games around the area. Russell has defeated Bath County 38-8. East Carter beating up on Lewis County 38-6. That's going to set up a district championship showdown next week up in Russell. East and Russell both will be undefeated. That one should be a dandy over in Russell. Fairview beating up on Phelps 50-14. I had Fairview in my picks this week, baby. Let's go. Fleming County has defeated West Carter 36-7. Johnson Central pulling away from Greenup County in the 4th quarter, now 27-13. Golden Eagles leading. Pikeville has defeated Paintsville 46-7. Boyd County has opened up a sizable lead now over Rowan 37-12. And Lawrence County has defeated Powell County 36-0. Again, all those scores flowing across the bottom of your screen as brought to you apart by the Ashland YMCA. Stay tuned with us after the game tonight. We'll have all of our stats, some second half highlights, the Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game, and we'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons, all coming up in the postgame show right here on Kool TV. $8:37 to go in the ball game. Hand off Ransom, and Ransom dances free and gets into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Paris. Jakari Ransom with his second touchdown tonight, one through the air, this one on the ground. And the Greyhounds not done yet, trying to keep it interesting as Ransom gets in for his 7th rushing score of the season. 8:32 to play in the ball game. And the Greyhounds most certainly will be trying an onside kick coming up after the extra point try. Snap is down, kick is blocked, and they got off early. Noah Wallace got off early. Okay, running into the kicker was after the block, so the Noah Wallace with the blocked kick. Any chance we got the replay there? No, too late. So 28-13. Join me tomorrow morning right here on the Kool Hit Sports Network for Let's Talk Sports. We'll look at all the scores from games around the area. Major League Baseball is in the championship series. The best teams in baseball on both sides gone. So it's going to be Houston and Texas in the Rubbermaid Trash Can Bowl. Oh, wait a minute. Is it over? Should the Astros finally be given a reprieve from all the banging on the Rubbermaid trash can? No, I don't think so. On the other side of things, it'll be Arizona and Philadelphia as the Phillies took care of the Atlanta Braves 3-1. So they've got the ball on the turf like a watermelon. This was their opening kickoff. And they'll swing it to the far sideline. This time the Rams will field it and will have it at their 44. Well, Jackson Hyten, happy birthday, my good friend. He's had himself a good night here tonight. 5 catches for 32 yards, but most importantly, not the big hit of the day, not the big hit of the night, the week, or the month, the big hit of the year. That hit needs to be on that hit needs to be on SportsCenter. Put that on the 4-letter. I want to see it on ESPN Ocho. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Rams. Lundy and crew on the far sideline, hash marks. The take to give to Hyten with a head of steam up that sideline. He cuts it back into the middle of the field at the 30, the 20, at the 15, lowers the shoulder at the 10, and Jackson Hyten with a head of steam and a happy birthday run by him. It's 1st down and goal. Big run there by Jackson Hyten. They're going to take him down to the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 46, his longest run of the season. So 1st and goal inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. Noah Wallace running like a man possessed. He drags him into the end zone. Touchdown, Raceland. Noah Wallace finds the camera. He knows what's up. That's his 4th rushing touchdown of the night. Noah Wallace gets in for Touchdown number 4, 34-13. What an answer there by the Rams through the rushing attempt. We'll wait for the extra point attempt. Not only has Noah Wallace gone over the 2,500-yard mark, but he has also had a career night on the visits to the end zone. 4 rushing touchdowns tonight. He's also caught a 2-point conversion, and the Rams are going to go for 2 here. 7:50 to play in the ball game. Lundy puts a man in motion. Play action. Floats it back to Wallace. There he is, near side corner for the 2-point conversion. 36-13. Penalty marker at the end of the play, though. We'll wait for the official to sort this one out. Try is good, and dead ball. Unsportsmanlike personal foul on Paris. Here's your instant replay, brought to you in part by Grayson Sporting Goods. Noah Wallace was stopped at the 5-yard line, and he drags the pile all the way down into the end zone and jumps up and immediately finds the camera. He says, hey, what's up? I got 4 rushing touchdowns tonight. What have you done? Let the big dog eat. Yeah, that was on the backside of a Jackson Heighton 46-yard run. That's Heighton's longest rush of the season. So the penalty on the defense will let the Rams come forward to the 45-yard line across midfield. Have yourself a night, Mr. Noah Wallace. Stanley hangs it high, backpedaling at the 2, a perfect kick. Webb starts right, comes back left, and then gets driven to the ground. A big hit there by the Rams. Jonah Arnett and company stop him shy of the 25. Looks like they're going to put him at the 30, or checked at the 24-yard line. Nope, at the 25. 7:44 to play in this one. I was saying, Noah's done about everything he can do tonight. So first down and 10 for the Greyhounds from the 25. Rams showing blitz. Gregory rolling out. Elias Jackson chasing him. And they'll just sling this one out of bounds to the far sideline, and a penalty marker flies from way back there. Dave Anderson showing off the arm. He threw that flag 20 yards. So Anderson and our White Hat tonight, P.D. Harris, having a conversation. Chicken or steak? That's what they're saying right now. What's for dinner? Holding against Raceland. So the penalty marker against the Rams. We'll move it 10 yards and put it out to the 35-yard line. 12th first down in the ball game for the Greyhounds. Gregory running for his life, and Jackson Heighton gets home again. Sounds like Ric Flair's in attendance outside. Loss of 1 on the play. So get Heighton with the sack there. Second down and 11. I would say they've probably launched all they can put out for one night. Play clock's at 3. Gregory launching a bomb near sideline. It's a wounded duck. Webb fighting, trying to get for Brody Austin, and that's going to be a 15 on the backside of it. So the pass incomplete, and then you're going to put 15 on the backside of that for the unsportsmanlike conduct. And that was one of the keys to this game coming in. You had to be precise with everything you were trying to do tonight against this Paris team, and you had to play disciplined football. Raceland has done that tonight. Paris now has been flagged 8 times for 75 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 26. And no, they should have put it at the 19. Guess what they do? They put it at the 20. Perfect sense there. All these yard markers, we just need to wipe them off. Somehow the clock has reset on me here. My mistake on that. I'll get that fixed in just a second. Fumble, and the Rams come up with it. Noah Wallace with the fumble recovery. Or Noah Wallace forced the fumble. Ty Tyson with the recovery. And let's see where the Rams recovered. I believe it was at the 20. .641 to go in the ball game. And we'll get a timeout by Paris. We'll step aside for a break. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
36-13, 6:41 to go in the ball game. Rams recover the fumble. They'll start with the ball at the 20-yard line. A Johnson Chiropractic Orange Zone visit for the Rams. Lundy wants to throw on first down. Looks left, throws left, looking for Bryson Rousey. Back shoulder fade, and he catches it with one hand. Touchdown, Rams! What a catch by Bryson Rousey! He says, hey, Jakari Ransom, look what I can do. What a throw there by Logan Lundy. Great catch there. Great catch also by the camera ops on the both sides there. So Lundy tosses his second touchdown of the night. And the Paris Greyhounds are going to get an early trip on the way back home. 42-13, the Rams flexing their muscle here in the fourth and final quarter. Extra point try is up and is good. 43-13. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Check out this throw and catch. Lundy with all kinds of time. Pumped, looked. And Bryson Rousey there with the catch. Perfect placement of the ball. we're starting to get a little bit of rain falling up here. So we'll get a penalty on the backside of the play. I believe it was declined. So 43-13. Rams are well in control of this one, going to make it 14 consecutive and hand the Greyhounds their first loss of the season. Starting to see a little bit of light rain falling here at the stadium. We got 6.5 left to play in this one, and the Rams opening up a 30-point lead. Good kick. Ransom fields it at the 20. Far sideline 25 and brought to the ground at the 30-yard line. So put him out at the 37, I believe. No, 30. Oh, 37 on the tackle. My mistake. I was going to say back looks like around the 31, 32. Put him at 31-yard line. 6:30 to play in the ball game. Gregory, 3 receivers wide right, 1 left, 3 hats across the line for the Rams. The high snap, the take, the give. Holman wrestled to the ground. Lyndon Salmons with the stop. Push him out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 2, second down, 8. Beautiful night here in Ramland. Barring an absolute miracle, it's going to be a district win for the Rams. They're going to go to 6-2 on the season, 2-0 in district play with a trip to Nicholas County next week. And the unstoppable force of the Greyhounds met the Rams here tonight on homecoming. Gregory wants to throw, steps up in the pocket, breaking free. Campbell wraps him up, and he gets stood up and hammered to the ground. Lyndon Salmons finished him off, but Campbell is going to get credit for half of that sack. He'll get dropped all the way back down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. That's a loss of 16 on the play. I give up. Loss of 15, and I hadn't hit the button, though. So 3rd and 23 now. Across the 5-minute mark we go with a light drizzle here overhead. Double barrel look now for Gregory. The take, the give, and nothing there on the inside run by Holman. 4th down coming up for the Greyhounds, and they're going to have to punt this one away. So a good football game. It was 14-0 at the half. Paris scored out of the locker room. That made it 14-7. The Rams answered and then put the foot on the gas pedal the rest of the way through. Dave Anderson's flexing. He wants the clock reset. There we go. You're welcome, Davey. Play clock continues to roll. Paris runs a man on late. Play clock's at 6. Nearly blocked. Fannin will backpedal. It'll check up just shy of midfield and will come to rest near the 49-yard line. Anybody want to take some bets? That one gets moved. So a 31-yard kick, no return, 3:46 to go in the ball game. Landon Stiltner coming out for his first action tonight. He had a really good week last week and has looked solid. 9 carries for 111 yards and a touchdown. He kind of carried the load last week. They'll give it a handoff to Browning. Browning following Stiltner. He gets tripped up as he gets to the Greyhounds 45. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. 3:30 to play in the ball game. Ball right in between the hashes on that Raceland logo at midfield. Stay tuned with us at the conclusion of tonight's game for the post-game show. We'll check all the scoring and stats of this one. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons. We'll name our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game. High snap to give to Browning. Spins right up the gut and picks up a couple more. Down to the 42, a gain of 3. 3rd and 3 for the Rams. So back to the 43 it goes. A gain of 2, make it 3rd and 4. Twin set for Lundy. Zips it out near sideline. Rousey has it. He gets stood up, then shed free, and they called it a stoppage before he was able to get loose. He was about to get loose, and it might have been because the whistle had blown. We couldn't hear it from up here. So they're going to lose back to the 46 on a loss of 3. 2 minutes and some change to go in this one. And it's going to be 4th down and 7 for the Rams. Offense will stay on the field. 3 of 5 on 4th down tries tonight. Lundy, pressure coming, brings it out to Rousey on a bubble screen, makes the catch, sheds a tackle, knifing his way through like Freddy Krueger on Nightmare on Elm Street across the 30, move the sticks, and under the Rams' 1st down. I've been waiting for that one all night long. I didn't think I was ever going to get a chance to do it. 18-yard gain. .90 seconds to play in this one. Lundy on 1st and 10. The give off to Stiltner with a big hole right up the gut. He's down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone as he'll go to the 20-yard line on a gain of 8. (43-13). Rams are going to win this one and send the Greyhounds home, licking their wounds with their first loss of the season. Play clock continues to roll for the Rams as down to 10, and they're going to bunch it up and go into victory formation, as they should. Best possession of the night for the offense, victory formation, as the Rams will not have to snap it again. They can line it up and call it a victory. Final score here this evening. Raceland defeats Paris 43-13. Postgame show when we return after this on Kool TV.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Call 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699.
Dyers has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
(43-13) final here tonight as the Rams knock off Paris and move to 6-2 on the season, 2-0 in district play here on Homecoming 2023. Let's take you back through the scoring drives on this one. It was a night for Noah Wallace. The senior tailback goes for over 2,500 career yards, but more importantly, a career-high 4 rushing touchdowns in this one, as it was Noah Wallace starting things off, 3:06 in the first quarter, an 8-yard plunge, 6-0 your score through 1 quarter of play. The Rams go back to the end zone, 6:33 in the second quarter, as Parker Fannin hauls in a 53-yard pitch and catch from Logan Lundy. Extra point is true, or 2-point conversion is true, 14-0 your score. That would be our score at the half. We come out of the locker room. Paris possesses the ball to start the second half, and they go right down the field. Jakari Ransom pulls it in from 21 yards out from Juju Gregory. We've got ourselves a ball game, 14-7, 9:24 to play in the third. Paris gets the onside kick, but the Rams defense holds, and they answer on the backside. They drive the length of the field on a long sustained drive. Noah Wallace caps off an 8-yard plunge with a score to 21-7, 6:24 to play in quarter number 3. That would be our score through 3 quarters of play, and then the Rams go back to it again. This time, Noah Wallace 2 yards out as he drags the pile into the end zone, 28-7 to start the fourth and final period. Juju Gregory hands it off to Jakari Ransom. He goes in from 8 yards out, 28-13 as the extra point was blocked by Noah Wallace. And then Noah Wallace takes it in from 10 yards out as he fights himself into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good as Wallace catches the pass from Logan Lundy, 36-13. And then Lundy hooks it up to Bryson Rousey on a beautiful back shoulder fade that Rousey made the turn, came back, and got inside position to haul it in. Extra point is true, 43-13, your final score here tonight. Let's go down on the field level, Cam, and let's get some audio from the huddle down there with Coach Mike Sammons and his crew.
We'll be holding on. You guys have a good time, all right? No problem. But make sure you're making choices that reflect all 63 of our teammates and all of our coaches. Everybody got that? So next week, we go for the district championship at downtown Carmel.
Yes, sir.
Right? We go to Liberty County next Friday night. Now, next Friday night we have a chance to secure, I think, Coach, is correct me, 2 playoff games, right? They'll be for district championship next Friday night in Carlisle. Everybody got that? All right, great job. Get a breakdown.
Enjoy the dance.
Clap.
Great look there from on the field as the Rams break it down in victory huddle. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll continue our coverage here in postgame. Rams win at 43-13. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wordland.
Back here in post-game coverage. Good look there from the field camera with Paris. And again, give Paris credit. I mean, they came in, they played a really good football game. And it kind of what I expected to happen in this football game is what happened. They played tough for about a half and a little bit more into the third quarter, and they just ran out of gas. The depth of Raceland really took care of things down the stretch, and that's what opened this thing up. But, I mean, you start the early part of the third quarter, you got a 14-7 ball game. And this Paris team did a great job of limiting Raceland up front. The Rams had to really fight and claw to get that rushing attack going, which they did late. But it was just too much Raceland down the stretch, as you could really see, as Coach I'm sure is going to talk about it so much, those body blows, just leaning on somebody for 48 minutes. And that's what Raceland was able to do here tonight to pick up this victory. Let's look at our numbers for this one. For Paris, 12 first downs in the ballgame. They were 3 of 13 on third downs tonight, 1 of 4 on fourth down. They were held to only 152 total yards of offense, 87 yards through the air, 65 on the ground on 33 carries. Raceland limited them to 1.97 yards per touch on the ground attack tonight. 8 penalties for 75 yards. They had the 1 turnover that was a fumble that they lost. 6 punts tonight, averaging 28 yards. They had the football for 24 minutes and 18 seconds. For the Rams, 20 first downs, but the bugaboo tonight for Raceland, 1 of 9 on third down tries. The backside of that, they were 4 of 6 on fourth down. 462 yards of total offense, that's a season high. 229 through the air, 233 on the ground. That's 3 consecutive weeks now the Rams have put up 200-plus rushing yards in the winning efforts. 37 carries tonight, averaging 6.3 per carry. A lot of that yards after contact, especially in that second half. Raceland penalized 3 times for 30 yards tonight. They had the 2 turnovers, 1 fumble, 1 interception, and they had the football for 22 minutes and 28 seconds. Individual numbers look like this. Juju Gregory, 9 of 18 for 123 yards. He threw the 1 touchdown to Jakari Ransom. Jaden Holman, 17 carries for 57. Jakari Ransom, 5 catches for 58, including a touchdown down the stretch. Logan Lundy, 11 of 17 for 178 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jonah Arnett, the first ball from scrimmage, he hits Parker Fannin for 1 for 54. Noah Wallace, 15 for 53, 4 touchdowns tonight. The senior goes over 2,500 rushing yards for his career and a career high 4 touchdowns in 1 game. Jackson Heighton, 6 for 78 on his birthday. Logan Lundy, 8 for 75. Both of those guys had big hitters, 46 for Heighton, 37 for Lundy, as they really look solid down the stretch. Parker Fannin, a career-high night, 5 catches for 166 yards and a touchdown. Bryson Rousey hauled 1 in from 20 yards. He catches 4 balls for 39. Put it all together, 43-13, your final score. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our second half highlights, our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game. We'll talk with head coach Mike Sammons and wrap it up here tonight from Rams Stadium. On homecoming, the Rams win it 43-13 over Paris. We're back after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
It's tailgate time in the Bluegrass.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to make my announcing debut.
And I believe that's football time in the Bluegrass.
But you can believe this, Clark's has everything you need for a winning tailgate.
Whether it's ice and cold drinks, chips and dips, or homemade sandwiches, and crispy, crunchy chicken for everybody, Clark's has you covered. And you don't even have to leave your car thanks to our convenient drive-thru.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
We're just back here in post-game coverage. Joining me now, head coach for the Raceland Rams, Mike Salmon's in. And, Coach, an all-around full effort tonight. It was 48 minutes, and that's something you and I, we talked about, 48 minutes to be able to get this one into the victory column, and it was something that you guys found a way there, especially in the second half, to put it away.
Yeah, our guys really were resilient, really, kind of held in there late. As the game went on, I felt like, 48-minute game, our body blows really became effective for us early on. Kind of a credit to them. They did some things to take away our run game that we kind of struggled with. But then again, as we got a little fatigued and things like that, I thought we hit some explosive runs in the second half. And, the first half, like I told some of the team at the halftime, I felt like it was really resembled the Hazard game from a year ago in the playoffs. In the first half, where we did some good things and were really in control of the game, but we turned it over 2 times, both times inside the orange zone. And so, we're a little rusty at times, but overall, our guys really battled. It was a good home win for us.
You look at Noah Wallace tonight. It was a career night for him. First off, he goes over 2,500 yards in his career and a career high 4 rushing touchdowns in one game. And you could really tell he ran angry when he got inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I thought like all 3 of those backs tonight, 2 of those backs and then the quarterback really had some explosive runs. Again, credit to our guys up front. As the fatigue set in and our physicality kind of took over, we were able to hit some explosive runs. Logan hit a big one there in the third quarter that really changed the momentum. Isaac's still pounding away, trying to get a big one in there, and he'll hit it. Just a matter of when, not if. But, anytime, look at your rough stats here, we're over – what were we on the ground?
You were 233 on the ground, averaging 6.6 a carry.
Yeah, so we'll take that, right, for the next 7 weeks. However far that takes us, we'll be happy.
462 yards of total offense tonight. That's a season high for you guys. Wow. And on the backside of that, you limit Paris to 152. And it really set us, especially 14-7 there early third quarter. You guys really stuck your toes right in the turf and put your nose in there and said, okay, enough's enough. We're going to stop it right here. So many plays defensively that come up. I don't know how many times tonight I called the name of Lyndon Salmons, Jackson Heighton, Braden Webb back there for you guys defensively. He played on a big plays a couple times tonight that was leading the charge there for Logan. Just all-around good effort for you guys this evening.
Yeah, we talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter kind of setting the tone for the second half. They got the ball. They deferred to start the game, so they got the ball. And we had a chance to get a stop. Didn't. Lost the momentum on the kickoff, and then so now it's going against us. stepped up, had a big stop. Then we hit the big run there by Logan. But, things for us to learn from and grow. It's week 9, so it's our 8th game. We've already had our bye week. If we were perfect tonight, why would we come back to practice on Monday or on Sunday? So there's things for us to learn from tonight. We had some veteran guys step up, had some young guys make some plays tonight. And then we'll go as far as our senior running backs and front 7 take us on both sides of the ball. And so I really felt like we hurried their freshman quarterback into some poor decisions. At times we maybe got out of our rush lanes a little bit, but putting him on the move was helping us out. And we did get some sacks. We got some licks on him tonight. So overall, just really proud of our effort and our guys' focus. It kind of been about 4 weeks since we'd really been in a game that really provided us with, substantial adversity. Really going back to the Highlands game, which is 4 weeks ago tonight. So we really had to draw on that and really get back into it. And, I think our guys responded.
Parker Fannin, a career-high 166 yards on 5 catches tonight. None bigger than the ball that he catches here on the sideline when Logan was being flushed out of the pocket. He gets both feet down. Only needs one in high school. He got both in and on a great diving catch. But just seeing the way that he's really had to step his game up with the loss of Parker Ison, and he's just kind of been that relief valve that Logan's been able to get to.
Yeah, that was a big-time catch he made on 4th down, made a good catch on the first play of the game. Parker's one of our senior leaders. We talk about that all the time. And, again, early on in the season, at times we weren't able to get in the ball as much as we needed to. And he's playing a lot of snaps for us tonight. He actually had some cramping issues, which is a little bit unlike him. But we'll have to kind of figure that out, see what the issue was. Probably not used to playing. Again, it's been a month since we've really been in one, and maybe the guys probably don't like to hear it, but maybe we need to run a little bit more. Also, it cooled off for about 10 or 12 days, and all of a sudden, the last 2 days, the heat reappeared. So maybe that's part of it. It all kinds of goes together. But Parker's a big-time player for us, and you spoke of Noah earlier, and I was glad to see Jackson hit some explosive runs tonight. Logan was real efficient in the pass game here, 11 of 17. So, again, you look at the stats, and you said something about over 450 yards, and they had 150. That tells you, pretty much you dominated the game. And we earned the opportunity on 7 days to go on the road and have a chance to win the district championship.
Yeah, 2-0 now in district play. And, again, it's you mentioned this in pregame. You win here tonight, you put yourself in a position to play at home for 2 weeks, and you've done that. Now a chance to go get a district championship next week at Nicholas.
Yeah, take care of business. If we don't take care of business in Carlisle, let's talk about that. It becomes a 3-way tie. Then you get the RPI involved, and you take things that you have control of, and you lose them. So the RPI may work in your favor, it may not. So you have a chance to control the controllables, and we have the ability to go on the field next Friday for 48 minutes and take care of business and win the district championship, which would be huge for our school and our community. They'll give a chance to us to be at least guaranteed 2 home playoff games. Depending on the RPI from there, maybe more. Again, you can't control it. All you can control is what happens between the white lines. So, but we do know the first 2 rounds, regardless of what the RPI says, you're playing at home if you win next week. So that's a lot. That's a lot for us. We haven't been at home much. This is our 4th home game here. We got another home game, and then for us to be home for 2 weeks in November would be huge. And so I think our kids will really hang their hat on that this week. We got to work through some injuries and get healed up and get back in the film room, and get back to work.
Hey, Coach Mike Salmon joining us here in post game. Coach, nice win. Congratulations on that. A solid effort throughout the ranks and from both offensive, defense, special teams tonight as well. But more importantly, a district win here on your home field.
Yeah, Paris, hats off to them and credit to Coach Rice, what he's trying to do there. I think he's a class guy. He's trying to do the right thing. His kids played really hard tonight. They're really physical. I thought that they had a good game plan, but they are much improved from a year ago. And, again, that's a credit to him and his staff and what he's doing and their administration. And I know they have a pretty good-sized senior class like we do, but they're playing a lot of young guys. Our quarterback tonight was a freshman, for example, number 6, just an outstanding athlete. Wow, is he athletic. He's a junior. So, again, a very, very good Paris football team. And they'll have a stay in Class A in the playoffs, too. There's no guarantee that we will or won't see them again, but very possible that it could. At least when you get in the playoffs, the RPI comes into effect and all that stuff. So, it won't be the first 2 rounds, but possibly after that. So, credit to those guys, and just really proud of who we are and our leadership tonight. And we're going to enjoy this one for 24 hours, and we're going to get back to work and go to Carlisle and try to take care of the district championship.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
Hey, Coach Mike Salmon is joining us here in post-game coverage. Let's take a look at the highlights from the second half as we go early into the third quarter there. And that was that big diving catch there by Parker Fannin that set up the Rams first and goal at the 8-yard line. And Rams punch it in. We go way into the fourth quarter here, 28-7, Rams rolling. And Jakari Ransom dances into the end zone for his second touchdown on the night. That keeps Paris hanging around. We get late into the fourth quarter, though. Rams have opened up a 43-13 lead. And Rams, again, chasing Gregory all over the field and take him down for a loss as the Rams roll here tonight on homecoming, 43-13. A big hat tip to my crew tonight. Our executive producer, Trey Collier. Up top, Sheila Martinez. Down on the field, we had Mikey Schroeder and Taylor Heath. Taylor actually did work with us till halftime, went out, walked across in the homecoming procession, and then jumped back up in with us and finished out in the second half. She came to me. She's like, is it okay if I go ahead and go? I was like, what? You act like that you've done something tonight. And she's like, my feet are killing me. And I was like, I guess I'll give you a free pass on that one. But big appreciative of all of my kids that's here with the Raceland Media program. I can't say enough about my son tonight, Nicholas, what he did down on the field with our Steadicam. He was really happy. Look at him. He's on camera. He's wanting some screen time. Give me some love real quick, Trey. Oh, no, that's the wrong camera. There we go. There he is. Now, the funny thing is, we've said again, but with Nicholas here, is he's a member at Paris Independent Schools. He and his wife teach over there. So this was always a kind of a conflict of interest with him a little bit. I gave him a hard time this week, asked him if he was up here scouting out, trying to report back in. But he's been up here with me for the last couple of days working with my media kids, and then down on the field tonight with the Steadicam, but really knocked it out of the park. It was so much fun watching. I know Trey even said one time, he's like, I missed a replay because I was watching Steadicam. I was kind of caught up on it. So it was really cool. I got to give Trey some props, too. He was kind of baptized by fire in this job. What was it, about 5 weeks ago? And he had never done this for real. And he kind of jumped into it tonight. I threw it at him. He's 4 cameras, all kinds of graphics going on, and did a great job. But it was a solid product from the entire crew, as expected. And greatly appreciate all their hard work here tonight on homecoming for the Rams. So with the Rams win, that's 14 consecutive over Paris. They'll move to 18-5 in the overall series, and they move to 6-2 in the regular season. They'll go to Nicholas County next week and a matchup for the district title. And if win there, guaranteed to be home for those first 2 weeks in November when the postseason starts. Paris falls to 7-1 on the season. They've got 2 home games coming up. They've got Fairview next week, and they'll close things out on senior night with Ludlow at the end of the month. That's it for us here tonight. Again, a big hat tip to my crew, Trey Collier, Nicholas Collier, Sheila Martinez, Taylor Heath, and Mikey Schroeder. Fabulous job as always. For everyone at the Kool Sports Network, thanks to Mike Sammons and all the great crew here at Raceland Worthington High School, I'm James Collier saying thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.